Yep, we're back. We're fucking back. Yeah, you know, I just want to announce stuff now. They hear us. They hear us. Also, I need to ask the one person we keep playing Frontier with. Do you want to join? I know you're in the chat. You want to join? You know who I'm talking to. I know you hear me. You hear me. Answer my call. Heed the demand. Actually, I just realized. Oh no, that's actually, you know, well. There we go. I was just playing Minecraft. Oh no, not playing Minecraft. I mean, if you want to... That was a question to you. Do you want to heed the call for Frontier? Or not? That is actually up to you. Yeah, playing some more Monster Hunter Frontier. I like Frontier. Gladly. Okay. Ooh. No, fuck! I clicked in the wrong moment, so it's on the wrong monitor now, so I have to cancel it again.
You did stupid.
I did stupid! I did the big stupid... Oh, you know what? We can show off our clan hall. We can flex.
Is that flexing? That's a level 15 clan hall.
Shut up, it is our clan hall.
No, it's Sheila's clan hall.
Yes, Heil Sheila. She is the best. Everyone should submit to Sheila. Also, you should all play Monster Hunter Frontier, just saying. We need more people in Sheila Lovers United. I honestly, I hope, yeah.
Okay.
Also, I kind of hope I honestly hope this will be a clan in... there's a clan feature, at least to a degree in Wilds, that we can remake Sheila Lovers United.
God.
I mean... Now, please, right monitor. The right monitor, yes! Yes!
We still need to go into a call, though.
I go into the server, no worries, no worries.
We go into the server?
Yeah, that is more consistent, actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, I just see that Paul posted that apparently the first trans men soccer team, football team, has been allowed into the Spanish Football League, which is, that, you know what? Good on Spain, based. I hope they get some of them into the national team. Actually, not. Okay, no. Here's the thing. This is not anything transphobic or so. The problem is just like, if Spain is now vetting, also hello. If Spain is now vetting more people to be on their, on their team, they will just have better players again. And Spain is already dominating football so much. We lost against them, okay? And this was the one equal fight, and we lost because of shitty handball. Fuck Spain. The thing is, it's not that I'm saying, oh, this is bad. No, it's just like, I don't want him to have more good players. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should also.
The question is though, what do you want to stream? Specifically.
Can I say I didn't really think about that?
Then think about it now, and don't think that you're thinking unless you're really thinking.
You always say you are thinking, and you're so smart.
I am smart. I'm even smart.
That's not what a smart person would say.
I can say everything I want. Ha 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 ha. When
But it doesn't mean anything.
You tried it with Twitch. It
We-
won't last long.
We could do Gravios.
Could do Gravios, yes. Then we won't stream much because it kills me 2 times per hand regularly.
Ah,
So I don't know what you two will do then, except anti-hunt.
yeah. Also, look at this. This is our clan hall. Isn't it swanky? Look, we can cook food here.
Oh, let's cook food then.
Also, we have a capitalist pig.
It's great.
It's
Look at
important
it.
you force-feed it crackers
Yes.
and that gives you luck.
Yes, very important actually. Okay,
If you hunt for materials and stuff, yeah.
the thing is, do we want to hunt you for materials? No, do we want hunt for materials for you?
How about we hunt a bit of Torrid class? Then of 1 Torrid class.
Why that?
A, because I have an idea. 2, I know Marissa will survive it,
Yeah.
mostly. And then I hope you just don't die.
You know what? I'm more scared about the I have an idea part. But by the way, should I just make some tea first?
You can do tea.
I make some tea.
I have an idea. We won't die.
So, Marissa, we need to go to an equipment box.
Yeah.
To change our resistances to electricity. You can just go from the guild hall directly to your house.
Yeah.
So all resist and thunder resist. So, did you change your SR skills?
Yeah. A second.
So he didn't.
Yeah. I just need a second.
That means no.
Ask one. What's this? Now I have.
Yeah, all resist and thunder resist.
Yes, I have it.
Great.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't make any mistakes. Don't make any mistakes.
Oh, Deep Throat is back.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, but Deep Throat is
I
on
didn't
the
saw it the last time.
Deep Throat is on the red team. It's terrible.
Oh, I fucking hate them. I hate the reds. And Tatsuya is also here. And he's in our team, so it's fine.
Who's it? This
There's also Joseph, there's Crayon.
this beige.
Yeah, sometimes the people have really funny names. We are like, oh, we are serious and have serious names.
I mean, someone is called Rem, but they don't have blue hair, so
Yeah, that's what art. Which Rem? It depends.
depends on which Rem, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, to be fair, I also from the get-go also know the one Rem, but there are definitely others as well.
Yeah, probably. I don't see chat, by the way. It's terrible.
You can open up. Maybe some people say something. Not. No. I'm the last person who said something.
No.
We also have Laskin, CD Beans. CD Beans is okay.
Who is Vava 2024? That's a new one.
No, Roberto? No, I didn't saw him before as well, but to be honest, I didn't pay attention to the names that often.
I do sometimes. Some just, well, stick. And then you
Yeah,
remember
that's
them. That's the great part on the MMO or MMO-like genres. Like,
yeah, that's true.
just people you remember. Even if you do not have that much contact with them.
Yeah. It just ask yourself, what kind of person is behind the name of Deep Throat? Is it a nice person?
Is it a nice person?
Or not?
Is it a terrible person?
I mean, it's a red team, so it is a red flag, literally.
You say that until you're on a red team again.
Yeah, that's something different.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's okay. Like in my head, we are pretty famous in this server, like, we are the cool ones.
I think Flame is the cool one.
Hmm?
I think Flame is the cool one.
Ah, yeah. Oh, I didn't saw them for a while. Okay, I wasn't active in this game for a while, sorry, but...
I think they're probably in the Diva Song channel.
Hmm.
That's my guess, at least.
Roblox is also here.
Maybe doing Zelda 4 Hunter's Road or something.
Ah, let's force feed the pig a bit.
At least it gets streamed that you force feed the pig.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't think the animation of the pig is
Oh.
played much.
Oh. That's a bit boring. Can I skip it anyway, or no?
No. You are forced to sit through the non-cutscene.
Oh, that's horrible. It's even worse than getting force feeded. To be honest.
I'm sorry, chat. We have lost Nya.
No.
She fell into the toilet or something.
She's probably going to make her dailies an extra find again. Ah, now he jumps. That's
Hey, you've activated it.
yes. Big happy.
For me, nothing is activated. I should... where are my Poogie crackers? Ugh.
I still had it in my inventory.
Fuck, I have at least 20 pages of food, like items in general.
I just was saying to have 22 pages of Poogie crackers exclusively.
Okay, that would be a bit overkill. Where the fuck are my Poogie crackers? No, not a Tigrex hard scale. I don't want a hard scale. I want crackers.
Maybe you can feed the pig as well. A Poogie is not. Do they count as pig, or are Poogies?
I don't know, maybe they're fanged beasts.
Does the chat know where the Poogie crackers are? Let's go, chat. Do you know where they are? Keep looking. I'm trying to make it over the Explorer. Good. So, didn't work out.
I'm still searching for Poogie crackers. If not, I just buy another 99 Poogie crackers.
I mean, it didn't cost much, so...
I have found them!
Yay! More animal abuse!
Yeah. I feed you as long as it takes. Seems pretty happy. That's not
Jumping
what,
happy.
that's not what we want, though.
Just jump, so we are happy. Or do you feel that we doesn't care? Don't care.
It's happy again.
Yeah, it's a capitalist pig, so it just craves for consumption.
Maybe. Ah, I love that.
Yay.
Great. The chances of additional quest rewards has increased slightly.
The other poogies don't do anything right now if you feed them, right?
Yeah, they don't have outfits.
Okay.
Also, you can
So-
only have one thing active at a time, so if you do it anyway,
Hmm.
you'll probably lose your buff.
Hmm. Okay. So we let the other poogies starve, that's great.
The capitalist Poogie can eat the other ones.
Yeah, well, that's fair. I mean, it didn't work as hard as the capitalist poogie, so makes sense. Why is this poogie still angry at me? I feed you, you stupid shit. Fucking hate them. Yeah, you gave them like 10 crackers or so, and
We should
It's angry
do
at me.
something funny.
yeah. We can cry again in front of, yeah. But maybe at the plaza so everyone can see it. Which button was it again? 12? No.
Ah, Raute.
Ah, right. Shake head. Ah, yeah. I'm disappointed that she being not here. What? Ah, yeah, right. This is the code button.
Uh-huh.
Ah, this is the tantrum button. Now, this is a graceful and funny picture for all us, for all of us.
Yeah.
Maybe we should knock on the door and annoy her even more.
Not needed.
Ah, beyond storm chasing, right? Something. Bonk. What have I missed? Yeah, played. What was it? The game again? Demo of.
The new demo of some horror game, I don't remember
Yeah.
what it's called, but it is related to the Pony Factory.
Yes. And she said it was good.
Yeah, and it was
let me see what
unnerving,
it-
and so she played X
Ah,
Defiance.
Butcher's Creek.
Yes, we force feed them. They give us skills.
Yeah. That's fine. And now we are waiting here for her and we're playing Monster Hunter
I think
Frontier.
she comes back.
Oh, finally. We should have set the stream on fire or something.
How can you set a concept on fire?
I mean, you could burn her PC literally, but
Nah. Then we
it would be
couldn't-
expensive.
Yeah, and we couldn't play Frontier anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, you back?
Yes. Also,
Hi.
hello, Beyond. Oh god. You missed a lot, actually. So shit that happened. I streamed Butcher's Creek demo today, and it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're roughly recounting what you did.
Ah. Yeah, I streamed the Butcher's Creek demo.
Do you want to actually prepare for the Torrid class?
Yeah, you want to kill a Torrid class.
Yes.
Not
You-
Toddy, Torrid.
Torrid.
Torrid, it's Big Bub.
You need to go to your house. for your SR skills.
I do that. Right.
That's not going to your house.
Yeah, sorry, I will not go there again.
No. You
I
go
didn't speak
back
the
into the
same for-
fucking clan hall.
Oh, how are you doing, by the way? Welcome. Yeah, no, just to wrap up, Butcher's Creek is good. It's really good. It's really fucking good. Has some amazing ideas for survival horror. I can't wait until January 3rd, honestly. It's gonna be good. Okay, what do we want here?
All resistant thunder.
Thunder.
Great. Now come back.
Or we force Sweetie Pig in more.
You can just...
You're just a little bit bossy right now, you know?
I'm just telling you what to do. Be glad I didn't tell you you did it wrong. Do it again because you didn't push upwards. No?
Shut up. Also,
Now we need to cook.
yeah, let's cook. Oh, new car!
Need to cook, Jesse.
Congratulations! What did you get? Subaru Outback? Yeah, I need to put in the skimmer, right?
Yeah, you put in skimmer and
This
Also-
small power.
Yes,
Yes.
Subaru!
go.
It's a nice melody.
Yeah. 5-speed manual, nobody can steal it. Very leftist coded. I mean, honestly, that is a very American thing. So many people here drive manual. It's just like, actually in Germany, if you want to be allowed to drive manual, you have to go to driving school and do the driving lessons on a manual car, which I did.
I think that's normal actually.
I
don't
mean, you
think-
can specifically make for automatic, but then you only allowed to drive in
Yeah.
automatic car, not draw.
Yeah.
I mean, driving school here is big business.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
Sadly.
kill a burp.
I'm still demanding that it's a feather having lizard.
Fancy. Which the whole range extending thing, but like that's definitely the. Yes,
That's
Sheila
one.
is here. She's here. Look at her. She doots for our sins.
And she gave us water resistance
Yes.
against an electric enemy. That isn't
It's-
great.
Yeah, it's for the waterfalls.
Yes. She knows what is best for us. There will be storms.
That's true.
I fucking love
See,
the
the water
Highlands.
had killed us.
It looked like an FBI agent. I mean, you probably need it for chasing storms. So that's that.
Wait, status. Person.
Also,
What are you doing back there?
Huh?
Marissa is checking her status for some reason.
I just wanted to make sure if the
I mean,
resistance are in order.
Yeah, if they're not in order, it's too late anyway.
They do well, so it's fine.
Could you stop climbing before us? It's terrible. It's a terrible idea
Okay.
because then I can't land my magnetic thing and you will fuck everything up and you should know that by now. You're just a fucking support lens.
shut up. Look at it.
I wouldn't run in there if I were you.
Okay.
This monster's really pretty.
What's that? I almost forget this is that it does that afterwards.
Oh yeah, this attack.
I nearly pinned.
Oh, didn't got me to the back.
No laser for you.
Yeah.
Oh, status attacker, great. Next up is destroying the units.
Yeah.
You threw me. No, my inputs are getting swallowed.
You say that, but then you can't play Frontier.
Yeah, that sucks. I feel like I need a new controller.
Because I can solo that thing no problem.
I also decided to get a tablet to dedicate for radar display on my dashboard. Nice. That sounds very fancy, honestly. I was close enough.
You weren't close enough. Unless you're behind your head. You just thought through. That's all you do.
Yeah. I made the mistake of getting a cheap tablet at first. One of those cheap $30 ones off of Amazon. It was basically erased the second it left the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are not good. Yeah. I mean, in general, I would say when it comes to electronics, I know people are like, oh, you don't need to.
How are we supposed to stream anything if you can't even survive basic Xenophon monsters?
Sorry, I try to walk away, but like again, the inputs.
Walking doesn't matter.
No, run away, but like again, some inputs just got swallowed.
No.
Let's try this again, okay?
Sure.
I mean, that's one thing I know, but I basically learned about electronics. Yeah, probably there are some companies that overcharge, but overall, if you buy from the known brands, it usually will be able to. It will hold a while, and that's actually kind of worth more because it sucks when everything is just broken out of the gate.
Yeah, often it's better to buy just used electronics than a cheap new one.
Yeah, it depends. Like for example, kind of saving up to a new TV right now because ours is breaking down after 10 years, and like it got 10 years out of it. That's still respectable, I'd say. But even then, it's more like, yeah, get one from a reliable brand, and it's gonna be a bit more expensive, probably. Will it hold longer? Likely.
Ooh. Yeah.
Should have told us.
You can at least look at my fucking screen. You have no excuse.
Yeah, still I had should have looked at the map. Oh.
You couldn't see where the monster is.
Yeah, the map wouldn't have give you much information there.
According to the map, the fight is still really concentrated on the corner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going for another side, other side.
Well, I stunned it, so... Thank you for attacking the wings. That is broken.
What is soul?
Well, we don't want the soul. We want the wings. Well, you can still still attack the head. That's still where you're best at. Hit some mice. Are you doing a corner fight?
Yeah. I.
But I have the feeling I find more openings right now. Not as consistently as I should, but better than last time. I see some progress in myself. It's nice.
That's pretty good. The floor broken? I don't see it. No, that's not it. Now it's broken. Great. Now we go to the other claw.
Which one is broken?
The one where
The
the wing
white
claw is
one.
missing. The right one on Toraclet side. For the people who don't play Frontier that much, it looks maybe like a hard to dodge monster, but every AoE you can just dodge through here.
Yeah.
So it's way easier than it seems.
Yeah.
I often make it more harder on myself.
So this monster's way too cute.
It is really cute.
Oh, the tissue from it.
Okay, that one is also broken. Next up is the tail. Everything's so silent.
I'm just trying to concentrate a bit.
But better than dying, I guess.
So far, no one died, right?
Yeah. You can just roll through that.
Yeah, just... I tried.
The timing is a bit weird.
Oh,
Okay,
there it's gone.
Then we go back to impact mode. And try hitting its head. Okay. It's
Nah. Ah, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, the corner is not really where you're supposed to be. Yeah, it's
Oh.
finish it fast. If you want loot.
Yeah, I'm coming.
What do you think, Melissa? Will she make it?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. We can stop her somehow.
I mean,
Nah.
in what sense did they want to give an interview? Pro or trying to do the whole let's control them? But like,
Only one time, Kafir.
it's probably gonna be a shit show anyway. Like, honestly, I'm shocked that Trump isn't out of the race, and like, honestly, it's kind of embarrassing to watch. Trump and Elon have done so many just legitimately illegal things that they should just be arrested. Like, period. They should just have been arrested at that point.
I think you also
Yeah,
didn't
but-
activate your Poogie buff, right?
Don't think so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but one of the few true things Trump said once, he could shoot a man, he will still get elected or something like.
I don't think he will be elected, but like,
Yeah,
he would
probably
not lose
won't
his
right now,
followers.
But he can do a lot of shit, and it hardcore followers still
I mean, ironically,
forgive him.
they
Or they don't care.
They do have a schism right now, and I think I know why the two quote unquote assassination attempts were Republicans, because I think the big cognitive dissonance is that it's literally the fucking Ukraine war, because Trump and co are hardcore anti-Ukraine cranks, but a lot of Republicans hate Russia. And I think this is the big thing where they where this will just go bad, because yeah, a lot of them dislike the fact that Trump loves Putin. But yeah,
What do you want to do next? We could do it again, or
I
something
think we should probably do something else that just is probably looking fun. It would probably be fun. We could. Oh wait, you know what?
What do you want to do?
Let's buy the Poogie crackers first. Where do I buy them?
In a normal shop there.
Here?
Yeah.
Do we have them? Poogie crackers. Let's just buy a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably gonna be, that's gonna be a big thing. But also, I don't
there's
know.
Ravienta going on, apparently.
Do we want to try Ravienta?
We never did that, yeah, but feed the Poogie first.
Poogie. I mean, the big thing is that,
Did the Poogie jump or?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
So it's set, it's activated, good. Because if it doesn't say that specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's Schlop, Schloop.
Schloop, Schloop, and Vava 2024. Where to sign up for Ravienta?
Maybe ask in chat.
What is Ravienta?
The thing they stole for Dalamadur. Join
Ah,
Great Slaying.
Join the Great Slaying.
You need to talk to the boss who's hot. And then join the Great Slaying.
Go to the changing room to change her as Askels, by the way.
Changing room, changing room. What as askets should we put on, by the way?
Let's see. If I Google Ravienta.
I think all resist is still good, but
For some reason, they sometimes insist on calling it something else. It's Fire Element.
Mm.
So I would say we go Fire and Defense just for good measure.
well, sounds good. Anything
Defense.
any other fun things happened on storm chasing recently, or was there not that much going on? I think storm season is now coming to a close.
You
I
should
mean,
move now.
Okay, where should I move?
Well, to other people,
Westgate.
I guess.
Droid grain slaying. Okay.
Been over 4 minutes. I mean, there's a new storm season coming. Yeah, yeah. That for some reason didn't manifest here. I've seen pictures of people saying you could have done. What? Terrorism been happening? What terrorism? What happened?
Maybe you should ask around.
That is be all Japanese.
I want to find it out.
Ask around means you ask in chat. Just a suggestion.
Oh,
The great
Oh,
slaying
okay.
has begun.
Yay!
guess to Questgate then? No. Okay. What?
It's like the other people are also a bit.
Caravan quest maybe? There's someone going there?
Oh, that thing that
You should actually try to do things here.
Okay, wait.
Slay Ravienta. I'm opening it up. You need you to join them.
Yeah.
In the quest board, I think.
Hey, Ravienta time. You never did this. This is gonna be cool.
Are you both having things activated now?
Yes.
Marissa, you as well?
Yeah. The SR skills, yes.
If you're ready for the quest, because you're not ready apparently.
She
I thought
is.
this- Now I'm ready.
Good. Then I
Oh
can-
yeah, I saw that the American government apparently just has a weather control mechanism and they use it exclusively on Florida. Apparently. The logical conclusion. Not that DeSantis sucks and should be dethroned.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that's my name. Blue chest for items, so then I guess we jump down here.
Yep. We're on some island in the ocean and... Well,
Let's hope. Never did that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh god. It's big.
The slug.
Need to actually attack it though.
You could just pour some salt on it or something.
It's actually more a snake, and that's cute because it's kind of a corn snake if you look at the... Yeah.
Eh?
Destruction support. Ravienta injured.
What?
We have injured it
What?
because, well, original Ravienta wasn't for Z rank.
Ah.
Oops. What do we have? Hide, a mid-power gem, and Ravienta hide specifically. But sometimes it's called Lavienta because they never can decide how to...
Largely because I don't like that they keep finding evidence. Yeah, again, one of the other reasons why I'm just like... The Democrats should just arrest the fucker.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Ravienta is apparently only worth 4 souls. Even fucking Gendrome is more worth.
Lol. Well, do you want to do another one?
Yes?
Yes.
Kill it.
Like it
I'm
was a bit disappointing.
yeah, I'm sorry, that's... an easier quest, apparently.
Yeah, Delmandur is kind of the same in 4, by the way.
But it's more designed for the endgame.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering, like, I know it's several phases.
Hmm.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Also, hey, have you seen the absolutely shitty cyber cap? Elon Musk is such.
So I don't think I will need any healing this time. Let's just go down.
Yeah. Honestly, Elon Musk is such a fucking grifter.
So now it's later.
Mm.
You know what? Go off. As I wrote on Twitter, I think the one big thing people need to keep in mind that these things are not there to become anything. They are there to simply and just very simply dissuade politicians to do any kind of labor laws or infrastructure projects, because so many American cities now look at Caltrain and a lot of European regional rail, that they're like, oh hey, we kind of want to do this as well, and build some light rail and shit, and
So that's easy.
yeah.
Yeah. You see that Raviente was the end game of the original Frontier? Because there are, I
Yeah.
think, 2 more Raviente?
Yeah, I think one more.
Berserk Raviente.
Yeah. But yeah, the big thing is that they get me on the call. You know what? Yes, come in the server. Come in. Let's have some. We're playing Monster Hunter. It is nothing better than someone else.
Especially an easy fight in Monster Hunter.
Yes, it's nothing better than having a good talk with that. Come on, let's get some talking on this shit. Just join the server channel. I will pull you in as usual.
You should maybe also get
Yeah,
going.
sorry. Right. We should also get the tea done.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
But yeah,
Are you maybe too late now? I think you're already too late.
oh, come the fuck on. Okay, you know what? Then
No.
you redo it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do.
No, you didn't have to do.
We don't like Schlop.
No
Not
problem with Schlop. The problem is we are already 3 people.
I mean, if a fourth person joins, I don't care. But
Mm.
yeah, okay. 1 minute. It's funny to do Raviente now.
It's kind of sad, actually.
It is kind of sad, but also kind of funny.
Like it got so hyped up, oh, the great slaying, and then just
The great slaying is one hell of a word. and I
It is the great slaying if you do not have a person on your team that single-handedly fought their way through supremacy rank and carried you. Oh, thing does fire. Luckily I have vampirism, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
I bet there are actual mechanics behind this fight, but I don't know them, and this one doesn't force me to learn.
is the fight originally supposed to be like this, or
Huh? What?
is the fight
Yeah.
originally also like this? That you just like hit him somewhere and
Yeah, that's
Hope for the
that's the
best.
idea, that you're hitting a damage sponge. Oh,
If we killed it, have we repelled it? What happened?
killed it. No, we repelled it. Can you kill Raviente? Don't know, but hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? And I guess I brought up a topic where you really were like,
A
get
lot
me
to
in
say
there.
about that.
I need to whoop his ass.
Yeah, I have some thoughts on this because I mean, like, I watched this and I was just like, oh man, how bad is this gonna be? Because like, okay, let's start with like the march of the really slow walking bipeds. Can
Oh,
we just?
God.
Because like, okay, like those things like did not demonstrate that they have like a high range of motion. Like, as somebody who spent a lot of time like walking or like watching people like walk around it, like I'm an animator, right? Like
Mhm.
that's my profession. Like I spent a lot of time like watching how people move and like seeing how like they balance themselves. That's not like a natural like gait for like a walk cycle. Those things are so scared of falling over, it's not even funny. Like I would be willing to bet that those things, that's probably their maximum movement speed. Like
Yeah, but
um
also,
those yeah, those things don't have any kind of balance. I would be willing to bet that if you pushed on one of those things even just slightly, they would tip. Um like there's the as far as like bipedal robots go, like just garbage bipedal robots. Like, I
Sony
mean, if you
made a
even look
better
at,
one like 3 decades ago.
oh, Honda's been making better
Oh yeah,
robots
Honda.
than
It
that
was
in the
Honda, not
80s.
Sony. Yeah, but
Yeah, like,
the thing is, I mean, they also weren't really robots. They were remote controlled.
yeah, I think I'm okay with like, even just like the basic mechanical technology that they had there on display was
Yeah.
also like not that impressive. Like, the fact that their robots had such limited range of motion, like even if they were being remote controlled, I'm still okay with that because I expect, because like if your robot has good enough like sensor technology in it, it doesn't really matter if it's being remote controlled because like the AI will catch up to it, I'm sure. But like the fact that they had such a limited range of motion, even if they were being remote controlled, still betrays that like the hardware tech or like whatever their onboard compute is, like their sensing and it like the movement tech isn't there. Those things did not
Yeah.
move in a way that inspired a lot of confidence to me.
Yeah, like that's the thing. I think first of all, it is kind of obvious that they are not even remotely ready to be, just to function on their own. Is what I'm saying. It's just we will have a few more decades until we're there, because again, Honda and Co. They worked on them for decades, and they are not even remotely there. It's just like, I mean, you know what? When I saw that, I was like, you know what? Remote controlled bartender is actually kind of interesting, because in Japan there is actually a cafe / restaurants where there are robots, quote unquote, serving. But the big thing is they are all remote controlled by people with disabilities who get a good wage for doing this. So like this could open up a bunch of stuff, because I mean, yeah, you know what, there might be a bar where there could be a potential for some bars where people don't want to really just chat with a barkeeper, they want to just get a drink. But as you said, even for that they were shitty. Like, there is better technology for that.
Still wish I knew what was going on in this game.
Actually, yeah, true. So yeah, I get you. It was just embarrassing. But as I said, I think I also wrote about this on Twitter. I think the point of those robots were not to actually be a product that would ever really reach any maturity. They are so politicians are like, oh, why should we actually cave to unions or strikes? Specifically, we had a lot of Starbucks unionization, baristas and shit, and oh boy, there's suddenly quote unquote robots coming that just basically say we can just automate those away. Like, I wonder what the thinking behind that is. I really, really wonder.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna just like approach this from like looking purely at what they showed off, right? And it's just like, yeah, the robots just weren't that impressive. Like, I've seen better, and like, I mean, given the limited amount of development time and like the amount of talent that they've thrown at this stuff, like they clearly have also there are some people out there who are doing like really good and impressive like robot stuff that they could have hired to like really jumpstart their like I don't know why if Tesla were actually serious about making robots, there are people they could hire to like really get them up to like the industry standards that people like Boston Dynamics and Honda are working on, and like they haven't hired those people. If you look at any of the like promotional video of their like labs, they're like there's no people these are all like college interns. These are all like college projects where like literally it's kind of like the whole like Hyperloop thing where it's like the way that these are almost entirely like college projects run by like college students. They're like they don't have top talent working for them doing these things.
I mean,
so
also
like
the Hyperloop was like, as you said.
the Hyperloop was also a grift too. So
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the irony if you think about it, that, you know, the whole robot drift started with him just claiming we will have robots, and then, you know, have a guy in a shitty suit, if anyone remembers that.
yeah, it's all just like I don't even know what you call it, like typecasting. I don't even know. Like yeah, just hype. It's all just hype. And they show off all these robots, and like these robots are just like I don't know, kind of unimpressive. Like as technology goes, like I said, just like I've worked in animation, I know what like how people move, and those things, the range of motion that they exhibited, did not inspire any amount of confidence that those things have like even the hardware necessary to like fully articulate in a way that like people can articulate. Like the way that those things moved suggested to me that like they can't keep their balance. Like those things clearly can't keep their balance, and like the way that the people were like walking alongside them so awkwardly, like you could tell that people had to move at like such a slow pace to keep with them, that they walked at a speed that humans aren't used to walking at, so you could tell how like uncomfortable people were walking alongside them. So like yeah, and then like okay, I'm not even like okay, yeah, like the bartender stuff too, like the bartender just was not good at like serving drinks to people. Like it clearly could not keep a pace with like what was needed of like an actual bartender to like serve drinks, you know? Like it was like a fun little gimmick, but like again there was some speculation that it was just a person like wearing a VR helmet.
Oh no,
and,
they
like,
confirmed that it wasn't even a VR helmet. It was just someone with a remote control in another room overlooking it.
Oh man, that's gotta even be the worst. So that was like predefined actions then too. Oh god, how did they even service that then? Oh, that's awful. So yeah, so that's not even different than like a puppet one of those like animated like puppet shows you would see at like a theme restaurant or whatever. Oof.
Basically.
Oh no.
I mean, it was bad, but like I think what just shocks me the most is I mean, okay, here's the thing. I think we all can agree that especially as leftists, none of us probably had like the highest you know, the highest, how's it called, viewing of Elon and his companies ever. But up until a few years ago, Tesla wasn't a full-on grift. Like, yeah, he kind of made electric cars to, you know, especially in the US, to just get people into his ecosystem, to basically make the Apple of cars.
Oh yeah, no, he basically, there's this thing that happens in the US where like every company has to kind of brand themselves as like a tech company. Like drug companies kind of do that. Like I've been doing that recently.
More like, you know, that you can only charge at you know, Tesla stations. You can only you know, go to Tesla, shit like that. While I think in Europe it's like no, they already made like the European Union was like you sell electric cars here. They all have to have the same plug. So, you know, it's universal, which is like, that's why you actually see a lot more electric vehicles that are not Tesla here, because shockingly, the moment you have options, a lot of people don't buy Tesla, which is very funny to me.
Oh yeah, the fact that like actual like electric cars have been from like other countries have been excluded from the U.S. market is well, fascinating to me.
Oh yeah. I mean, it just almost sounds like someone paid a lot of money for that. Ooh.
Yeah, almost like somebody has influence over U.S. regulators. I wonder who that could be. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm sure it's nothing. Sure, it's nothing to worry about. But,
Yeah.
anyways,
I
yeah,
mean,
the
the
big thing I
funny.
wanted to bash. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, and it's just like funny because yeah, Tesla's always had some, you know, had some problems, but like I mean, at least they were electric cars, and people were like, yeah, no, maybe I should invest in an electric car, even though everyone who's smart nowadays buys a
Are we,
Chinese
like,
one.
canonically chasing Ravienta all over the earth or something?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea.
It's a nice idea.
But yeah, that's like at least Teslas were like they're electric and okay, you know what? Here's a hot take. Well, clearly they were not thought through and kind of sucked the whole we want to make electric trucks. Like it's not like we don't need those in some form, like the bigger ones in the future, because like not for long distance shit, but like there will be sort of some parts, in a perfect society, in a perfect economy, from the train station to certain parts, there it will just be kind of better to have some bigger trucks. It sometimes is just useful, And I think when people when it was unveiled, yeah, a lot of the stuff was just pushed out to be like, look, we're making trucks now. But at least
Yeah,
it was something, I was like, I was not being like, oh no, it's like, oh yeah, you know what, electric trucks, long haul trucking probably won't work. That's stupid. That's just stupid. But
We can start making Ravienta weapons. I need to look into that, how that even works.
it
I
was,
think it really just betrays a lack of like understanding of like what the company's like goal is kind of supposed to be. Like I don't know, like Tesla's a car company, but it's called We Robot, and what he did was he showed off okay, so it started by showing off like this god awful procession of like poorly articulated robots that apparently a lot of them were basically just puppets, which I thought, yeah, because I thought it was like at least they had some cool tech for articulation where they were using some kind of motion tracking tech, but apparently they weren't even using that. Like that stuff was just like animatronics basically. Then I mean that's tech we had like for decades and they couldn't even do that right. So let's just skip past that. But then they showed off like a self-driving like RoboCab. But like here's the thing though, right? If you're a company that makes RoboCabs and you're like trying to sell them, like that's dumb. Like the way that you make money as a RoboCab company is you make money by collecting fares. So you lease those cabs or you own fleet and you collect money from fares. Like no, it's not a savvy business decision to sell the actual vehicle. That would be insane. Like that was kind of the thing that never made sense to me because one of the big claims that Elon has always made about Tesla is that yeah, eventually this full self-driving is going to be so good that you can let your car go be like an Uber for itself, like because it can self-drive and like it can go do like errands for you while like you're at work or whatever.
Yeah.
And so then like the idea would be that like he was really fond of making that claim a couple of years ago that it's like financially irresponsible to not buy a Tesla because this car can like earn you $30,000 a year by like earning you cab fare and stuff because it's gonna go be a cab while you're at work, right? But like if a car could actually earn that much money, why the hell would Tesla sell these things? They would just like lease them, right? Or
Yeah.
like there'd be no reason for them to sell these vehicles.
But, like-
so the fact that Tesla wants to sell RoboCabs tells me that they don't have any faith in their product. And like what they showed off, like there's zero chance that thing's gonna cost them less than $30,000. That thing, 50, 70. That's it. No way that they're gonna get that price
also,
point
it
down.
can only drive on absolutely flat floors.
Oh well, I haven't even talked about. Oh God, Robovan.
Oh, you mean that thing? Oh, you mean
I
the
mean-
car? Yeah, you know what the thing is? Like, let's just say the thing. basically Elon just tried to find reasons why people should buy Tesla instead of other car companies, and were just making cars, and he just lied. He's just like, oh, you can maybe make money in the future.
So this unveiling event was supposed to be like, this is a product hitting the market now. Like, he's been promising. So like all the Tesla models that are out on the road right now are like 5, 6, 7 years old now. Like, Tesla hasn't released a new or
Yeah, I
refreshed
know.
model car in years.
I mean, you could
Like-
say that it's at least more economic than most car companies, but yeah.
But I mean, like, there's, for some reason I can buy like a I can buy like a 2026 like RAV4 now for some reason. Like, the car competition in the car market is such that like you can buy new car models that are like 2 years ahead now for some reason. I don't know why it's like that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's-
car market thrives on releasing a new model every year, and Tesla has not done that. And this is because Tesla is trying to do the whole like, we're a tech company thing. And like, what investors really want out of Tesla is for the company to just release a budget car, like release a budget freaking like electric car, or release a hybrid. Like, Tesla really wants to be competitive. Just release a hybrid, like a budget hybrid car or a budget electric car, and they'll be at the top of their game again. And like, all this like army of robots, robotic vans, robotic taxis, like this, none of these things are a sound investment for that company.
Yeah,
like,
I think their
they're
stock
a car
dropped by
company.
10% after the presentation. But
Oh
like,
yeah, like they've been doing this like techno grift for so long that like I think people are starting to see the writing on the wall that the company clearly has, like, whoever's guiding their like product, the vision for the company has fallen asleep at the wheel. Like, it's clearly not Elon who's making these decisions, or only somebody like Elon could be making the decisions if you've gone so far off the rails that you needed to have an army of robots roll out at the beginning of a like the car company. Why do you need an army of robots? Like, this is just so misguided to me. Like, it's a car company. Why are they rolling out an army of robots, a robo-taxi, and oh god, don't even get me started on Robovin. Like, I'm gonna go off on Robovin really
We
quick.
killed it.
No.
Oh,
Right,
Big
okay.
Snack. Sorry,
Listen,
but Big
when-
Snack died.
It's not
Maybe
even
you
a real
got
snake,
squashed.
it's a lizard, it has not a forked tongue.
Fair
Aw.
point. Are you
Can
really
come in
talking about
its
etymology now?
I think so, yeah.
Anyway,
Listen,
I don't know if
When
tank
it-
tastes good.
what?
listen. Listen, when intimacy matters and you want to feel confident and in the moment, that's why there's Robovin, the ED medication designed to help you reconnect. With Robovin, you'll be ready when the time is right, so you can enjoy those special moments worry-free.
Wait, wait, what, wait. They
Please,
announced
please
another
ask your
thing?
doctor. Oh no, I was just making fun of the fact that Robovin is 100% an erectile dysfunction medication. Like, that's what it sounds like. Please ask your doctor about Robovin. Oh, that's right. You guys don't have drug commercials in Europe. I forget about that. That's a thing, right? You guys don't have prescription drug commercials out there?
We have them. We have them. It's just, how should I say? It's the, how's it called? I mean, it's usually not the big stuff. It's
You
like
don't
here's-
need to look at the Hunter
Here.
Navi right now.
We can just get some stuff here.
Yeah, for later.
And I guess we finished the Great Slaying.
Yes.
Cool. But yeah, we have them, and every time, like, it actually is a meme because every time there's a drug like a drug thing that is that
Not
you have
even
to
in a
sell,
quest.
that is need to be sold in the pharmacy. There is the
Oh, I think it's over.
yes,
But
Oh.
I have a quest from there.
calf.
Yeah.
Yeah, then let's carve.
Yeah.
Makes
Basically,
that illegal hunting.
yeah, they're saying, so every time one of those commercials ends in Germany, they're saying, zu Risiken und Nebenwirkungen fragen Sie Ihren Arzt oder Apotheker. That's how every German commercial ends with.
They're trying to mix it
about
up
the drugs.
nowadays, but yes.
Yeah, but that's a legal thing they need to do. They be like, you need to ask.
3 minutes carving, go!
Go!
Carve it!
Where?
We really need it. Mm.
Here,
in the
at
mouth?
At the head.
At the head. Okay.
Head.
But yeah, that
Yeah.
was my whole take. Is that it just seems that like Tesla is like just really gone off the rails, and I don't really know like Tesla. If Tesla really wants to like succeed in the car market, they need to be making like good cars. And what they didn't do at their event was show them making good cars. What they showed was an army of garbage robots that don't really seem like they're good at being robots. What they showed was a car that absolutely is not going to be able to come in under the price point that they wanted. It just really seems to be abstract. Like, people hate taking Ubers as is. They're too expensive. And also, like, who on earth is like calling an Uber for 2 people? Like, did you guys notice that it was a 2-seater? Like, who? The only time I think I can ever think that I've taken an Uber, like, it's always been at least like a group of 4, right? Like, I'm going to a party, or like, you know, because
I
like
mean, I
Ubers
never
are so
took one.
expensive, you have to split the cost, right? So
Yeah.
you always have to like go with like 4 people to make it economical these days. So like, yeah, it's always like with a party of 4. Or like you're going to the airport or some shit, right? Like, who needs a 2-seater cab? And then like, and then
Ah, here's
Oh,
the next
yeah.
spot.
Yeah, it's like I know what you're saying. It's more like, I mean, also cabs here are like what's it called? Very hard regulated, so that's another thing. So that thing would not ride here, by the way. Uber is a taxi company. I think the funniest bit is that when I remember when there was
Do you come to us?
wait, I'm just
Oh, you already fucked up by bringing too much shit again.
yeah, I didn't realize that. Because like, you know, Uber, when there was Paradox Convention, people were like, oh, why is Uber so expensive here? And then some people were like, yeah, it's just a taxi company because they have to legally be that. And then like some Americans were like, how can that be? Uber is supposed to be cheap. Like, lol, LMAO.
as they're literally just setting their investors' money on fire, and that's how they were doing it.
Yeah,
Uh,
but like the thing is that, I mean, I think we're just looking at the logical end result of Tesla. Like, here's the thing. Tesla is basically Elon's ego, okay? It is. He basically went all the time on the air there and was like, look look our new things, like we will save the planet with electric cars, and like, no, but you know, not the point. And then he sometimes just promised some things, like, we will do this, and everyone was like, you know, they showed cars, and then then Elon sometimes just was like, but also we're doing a little bit more than cars in the future. And that, we know, was that what led to people being like, Elon is so smart, he's doing more than just cars with his company. I mean, now there are like whole YouTube channels dedicated to just hallucinating shit up for Tesla. That's like the wildest thing.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. It almost feels like very. How would I describe it? And it kind of has that like kind of like. How would I describe it? It's kind of that like hype that like you see at like those big multi-level marketing conventions, where it's like, we're going to the moon, like the whole kind of like, or like big crypto hype conventions.
Yeah.
It's got a very culty vibe to it. Like the people who follow Tesla these days feel very culty. I think
Yeah,
that's the
it's
only way I
like-
would
Yeah.
really describe it.
It's like, you know, I mean, he did sometimes song grifts, like, oh, you know, the Hyperloop, I would invest in, you know, I have this idea and people can do something like that. I might support some of those startups that would work on them. And you're like, I mean, the Hyperloop was a bad concept. I think I actually went off on that yesterday, that the Hyperloop is not faster than a traditional maglev, and the traditional maglev is actually better to scale, has more capacity, and is more reliable and more safe. Because like, if you do a vacuum tube, someone just needs to shoot the vacuum tube and it's out of commission. Like, does
Oh.
the caliber need to be a bit bigger? Maybe, but boop, just one hole and it's not working anymore.
Oh yeah, the ridiculousness of keeping a tube over that much distance pressurized to begin with is also just an absurd proposition to begin with. Like,
Yeah.
it ridiculous on its face.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, there's just like, it just seems to me that like it was a good, like the original proposal of Tesla was a good idea, and it seems like it just kind of went downhill, right? Like, okay, we have a car company and we're gonna make electric cars. Great, good idea, stick with that. Okay, we're gonna make electric cars, but they're also gonna have like all this cool like tech stuff with it. Okay, great, high tech cars, great, I'm on board with it. Okay, but now we're gonna have all this tech stuff, and now we're gonna do robots. Okay, I mean, as long as we're making cars still, right? Like Honda has a robotics division, I guess. Like that's fine. Okay, but now we're doing car stuff and all this like crazy self-driving bullshit and all these products and all these like, what are you guys doing? Like it really just seemed like all the all their. So I just like, as somebody who like keeps an eye on this kind of stuff, as a guy who's interested in like science and technology, I've really just kind of fallen off, because I used to like really be interested in being like, yeah, I would really love to see a future where we're all like driving electric cars and stuff, because like, you know, I think getting away from like, you know, big gas guzzling cars and stuff is something I'm a big fan of. But
I mean, my ideal future is we all drive trains, but
yes, I'm a big fan of trains. I really
Yeah.
love. Light rail might be coming to Fort Collins.
Everyone
That
has a
makes-
personal trait from now on. That's all. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Zeppelin, personal zeppelins.
mean-
Bring back zeppelins, you cowards.
But like, here's the thing. I think what we have is that, you know, Elon was always someone who really lived for, you know, just making some claims he knew he didn't really need to fulfill or just partially fulfill. Like, I'm gonna sell a flamethrower. And it's not really a flamethrower, but people were like, you know.
I forgot about that.
Like this is
Yeah.
harmless stuff where I would say, yeah, it's a marketing gag. So
Yeah, this was
I can live with
this
it.
was the harmless stuff. But then he had stuff like, oh, I'm gonna build a tunnel and call it the Boring Company, which is like, haha. Okay, you know what? It's not the worst pun actually. Like that actually is not the worst pun in the world. It's not
Yeah, it
actually
was
like,
yeah, it's
probably
like
not his idea.
cringy,
It's way too
cringy
smart for
dad
him.
jokes. Just
it's the
cringy
cringy
dad
dad
jokes.
jokes. But like, you know, if Elon was like actually at least a tolerable dad, I would be like, yeah, okay, let him do his cringy dad jokes. But he's not. He sucks. But you know, then you also have to think that, and this is probably the big thing what happens, in my opinion. He always did things because the guy hates trains. He really thinks they are the competition. Like, again, Hyperloop, he said it
There's
himself.
no trains in the U.S. There's no
Was-
trains here though.
Yeah, but he wanted to. He still wanted to prevent that California builds high-speed rail, a project where everyone's like, who, you know, they're still doing, and they like, yeah, everyone says it's so expensive, but like, yeah, it will pay off. Like the first high-speed rail line in Japan was on a similar scope. It was a similar amount of money they had to spend, and not only that, his other problem is that Caltrain is seriously upgrading right now. Like, California High Speed Rail right now has some things where, like, yeah, you maybe should start building, you know, the train station. I think they want to upgrade the one in Los Angeles, but in San Francisco they still need to build the one they want to, where they should end. So, like, maybe start doing that, Caltrain. But on the other hand, they're also using a lot of the money to upgrade their, you know, existing railway lines and, you know, upgrading the corridors running along California high-speed rail. And also, big thing, they're electrifying them now. Like, they are the first state to buy a lot of Stadler stuff. Like, Amtrak doesn't have such a nice fleet. Amtrak has
God.
been upgrading to a degree, but yeah.
Yeah, trains in trains in the US are garbage in general, but yeah, my whole take on the whole Tesla thing, if I have to put it in a nutshell, is it's just like, I think it's really appropriate that like they filmed the whole thing on like one of, you know, Hollywood's like sort of most famous like kind of backlots, like shot it one of their most famous studios. Like the whole thing is just kind of like Hollywood magic, right? It's the whole thing just kind of, I think really kind of just betrayed that like it's a company that's in decline, and they're just trying to, it just really feels like it's a company that doesn't have any vision, that they're trying to come up with gimmicks to try to like pump
Yeah.
the stock, and people saw through it. I think that's kind of what happened. right?
mean,
Is it's clear they don't have any vision. It's clear that they have no intention of getting back to what the company was originally built on, which is just building good cars. And if they're not gonna do that and just try to pump the stock, this time investors saw right through it and they're pulling their money out.
I mean,
And I think that we're gonna just continue to see the stock fall and fall and fall. And I think
do we
as it
want to-
does that,
by the way, just what do we want to do next? We killed Ravienta. We have some stuff to do still. We want to kill a Gravios? Xenophon?
Get drunk.
I mean, if you want to try that, I don't recommend it, but
Why not?
No, it's a bit annoying in this game.
you've never fought the Xenophon, Rosa.
Yeah,
So if you want to do that, sure.
we could
can-
try.
Okay, then
Wait, fire. It's
yeah, you change to fire and probably defense.
fire and defense. Okay, sorry. But like, the thing is, I think what we are seeing is the end game of Elon. Like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny to say that, but like the thing with Elon is that, again, he has become so absorbed with Twitter. Like, he's his own little hateful person, and I think nothing exemplifies the downfall of the whole. He thinks he can just do everything he wants because he keeps hearing from people online that he is right. That he pushed the Cybertruck through. The Cybertruck, a thing that could have been at least decent if, he would have let any single designer to just quite literally iron out the edges. But no, he wanted his shitty vision. For what? And they suck. Hard. But yeah, right now we're just looking at the end stage of the grift because all of them is like, look, we're going to make robots, and yes, to a degree it's like, he really probably hates that a lot of unions are currently winning because he's a little shithead. He doesn't even care about cars because, like, he's just like, look, we have a weird brick that where you don't even see the wheels. And
he doesn't even really care. He doesn't really even have to care what happens with this company, though. He already secured that massive, from his investors, that massive pay raise that he asked for. So, it doesn't even matter if his company makes money or not. He's gonna get his golden parachute when he tanks the company. Here's the thing to know about what's gonna happen here, right? With
honestly,
Twitter and with Tesla is that Twitter is the companies have eaten the loss that they've taken on Twitter that gave him money to get him to buy it. They're selling off that debt for pennies on the dollar because they lost all that money they gave him. It's very funny. And then with Tesla, the investors are just not happy because they have
Focus on the chest.
yeah, it's become clear to them that he's just not gonna do the one thing he needs to do.
yeah, I mean, he basically, this whole thing was him doing he has beef with some labor thing, or he doesn't want the USA to build more regional rail or trams, and so he just was like, I'm actually solving it with something else, and you're like, that's not how this works, Elon. But that's not the point, because he also kind of just proposed, he showed those robots because that's what his audience on Twitter wants to see.
Yeah,
Even,
I think that really.
Even if you look at the fact that he showed that, and the logical thing would be, your stock just tanked 10%. That should tell everyone, no, stop that, don't do this again.
Absolutely not going to deter him.
Yeah, he did the whole presentation for one reason, and that was, it gives him, cookie points on Twitter. I could get up.
I could.
Damn it. He gets cookie points on Twitter. He doesn't even care anymore. There are people who just, literally attack other people for being oh, how dare you criticize the robots? Look what the robots did, and everyone points out, look, we had better stuff earlier. Like, the fuck? They were remote controlled. How stupid are you? But yeah, he's not going to budge on that
Wait.
topic.
Somebody correctly pointed out a couple. So one of there's a news commentary show I watch where they do a regular segment on the Tesla Owners Forum.com.
Yeah.
It's the cope there is pretty funny. Not even gonna lie. But it's like every post is always ends with, but still the best truck I've ever owned. And like just it gets increasingly desperate where it's like people are like maiming themselves and injuring themselves on the like garbage, sharp, unfinished edges of that vehicle. And it's just like somebody very correctly pointed out that it's just like, guys, this is what victims of domestic abuse do, right? Which is like, oh, but I still love him, like even after like, you know, getting abused and beaten and battered by their garbage trucks. They're still like, but it's still the best vehicle I've ever owned. It's just really.
I mean, if I spent so much money on it, I would say the same.
I mean, it's not
Like,
even that.
what kind of delusion do you have?
It's like their whole identity. They made it their whole identity. And honestly, this is probably the reason why I would say I don't think Elon will have a golden parachute. Like, if he's actually fucking up their companies, those investors will bleed him. Because the thing is, if you do companies and stuff, I think one of the big things people misassume is that every rich person is a friend. No, you're kind of you're friends as long as you make people some money. Which is, you know, they don't make the money. It's, you know, workers do that. Like, no, at least to a degree.
Here for once.
I do.
Sorry.
Gravius is bad. What the fuck?
I know. Told you.
But
Like,
yeah,
for,
that was
for
very
example, I'd say if you compare this to, you know, an actually shitty human being, aka Bobby Kotick, for example. Bobby Kotick is an absolutely despicable human being. Period. Yeah.
Thing.
Can confirm.
Yeah. Oh, you worked for Activision?
No, I just as a person who develops video games and knows a lot of people who develop video games can confirm. Bobby Kotick, bad person, not a great dude.
Here's a big thing. Here's I think the big difference between Bobby Kotick and you know, Elon Musk. Bobby Kotick was scum and used his position of power to be scum. Just period. But he still knew to keep his position, Activision is supposed to make money. And
And now?
what? We could do another Zenith. Sorry, I don't think we are good with without magnet spikes. I mean, I could actually do the one to get the magnet spike, I think.
You can do that solo, sure.
Yeah, but not now. I don't think we have anything. Damn it.
Huh? We have lots of things, you're just too bad for them.
Do we want to do Hunting Road, maybe?
Okay.
Just getting some points then.
Into the home to change as
Yeah.
Oscars again.
So the thing is that, yeah, Kotick is an asshole, but his whole thing is that he knew he had to keep running Activision, that they do money, you know? And frankly, he wasn't, I want to be honest with you, he sometimes even said some correct things. Like, for example, maybe they were like, oh, are you going to make a Call of Duty movie or something? Because, you know, it's a big IP. And he was like, I don't think Call of Duty really fits into a movie. And, like, if that movie sucks, it would do...
You need to
know.
stop talking now because we need to walk Marissa through the whole cost increase and stuff, so...
Sorry.
Okay, then...
It's
What should I... Ice was it, right? Yeah.
you can calculate that yourself.
I will look into... But, like, walk her through it.
No? You do it.
Through what?
Everything.
Okay. Yeah, no.
So?
Is this...
Now calculate the other bonuses together.
Okay, wait a second. It's 22.
No, not relevant. You need to know the bonuses you get on top of everything. You need to do simple plus.
Is our buff food still active? Is the question.
Well, look at the time, then you
I
know.
don't think so, actually.
Then we need to cook again. Still,
Yeah.
can you calculate it now?
Yeah. It is, I think, 20. Yeah, it would. We are over 55. What?
Please calculate.
What do you want
Loud.
to hear? Okay. Thing is, I think we get 20. We get 20 from the buff food. So
Correct?
water, thunder, and dragon are the ones we look at. That would be 42, 42, and 40. And then I think we still get 16 or so from just the road skills. So we
15.
would 15, meaning dragon is precisely 55.
Good.
Yeah.
Now we need to do the same for Marissa, because she doesn't have the Espina's muscle.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think she has it equipped.
Yeah, you should equip it.
No, she doesn't have
What
the vampirism
exactly?
skill because she couldn't get a deco because she didn't log in often enough and didn't have endpoints.
Ah, right, that was something. Yeah,
I'm
go
sorry
to your
to interrupt,
status.
but
Go to your status.
I
personal
have
status.
the numbers on.
okay, how much was this?
Right now. Fire 52, water 22, thunder 22, dragon 22, ice 46.
Okay, then you're fine. What do you have in your SR skills now?
It's all defense and
All resist.
and
There's no all
and
defense.
all resist and ice. I think it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct.
Yes, ice resist and all resist.
Good. Then next up is the road shop.
Sorry for the interruption.
It has to be done.
Setting up the
You go to point exchange, go and search and put in cost.
I.
One person. Wait, road exchange and what? Sorry.
L3 basically. If you point exchange, and then you can put in the string there cost.
No, after point exchange, where do I have to go next?
I told you, L3.
L3. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see it right now.
You don't see it, you press it.
Okay, press L. Oh, F. Sorry, I forgot the L3 button.
Then you put in cost.
Okay, in string search cost. Okay.
Yes. And you search for cost. And there you should find the cost book.
Is it written with C or?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the English language here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cost would probably be the name of some metal band. Well, I mean cost with K.
Searching. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you should only find the cost
No.
book there, right?
No result.
Then you probably didn't capitalize the C.
Ah, yeah. Okay. We have to be precise. Okay.
That's just how programs work. They're just stupid.
Well,
Okay, there it is.
they are stupid, but they work however they were programmed.
Yeah.
So buy 30 of them.
30. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I have bought 30.
next up, you open up your menu, status, road status, second page.
Status, road status, second page. Yes.
Yes, and down there is cost increase.
Mm-hmm.
And you spam that until you have 130 cost.
Okay. Yeah, there are two numbers, 100,
Doesn't matter.
25
Spam it.
okay. Okay, I have it.
Good.
I can't spam it anymore.
Good. Next up, you go to equip. And equip in the second row, I think, rightmost side. Bonus encounter level 1.
Wait, which equip now?
There's an equip menu button there. Right where you are on the same page. Otherwise I would have told you.
Sorry. Ah, yeah, sorry. Equip skill was right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on it.
Second row, rightmost
Mhm.
thing, the round one, bonus encounter level 1 equip.
Okay, I have it. It's now level 2.
You don't
When I click
equip
on it?
level 2.
Level 1 just.
Okay, no. Okay.
It's a
Bonus
menu.
encounter level 1.
Yes. Then you need all resist, that's 3 to the left. Level 3.
Mhm. Okay, I have it.
1 down, advancement guru level 2.
Okay,
And 1 to the left, revival sage.
Sorry, Sage. Also level 1 then?
Is there a level 2?
Ah, okay.
Good.
Okay, then
Now that that's all equipped, we can cook
and do hunting road.
and do hunting road, and you two can talk again.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Yeah, no.
Sorry.
I think really we are witnessing like the end of the Tesla grift because Elon is just caring about Twitter opinions at this point in time. He just is. It's just about what people think of him. And yeah, Bobby Kotick is an asshole, but Bobby Kotick at least knew he had to run a company about making games. And then the fucker,
Und,
Snowpowder. Yeah.
no. Yeah.
I mean, and then the fucker sold the company because, you know, his abuse shit just was too bad for a too long of a time. I mean, that's why he did it. He like made himself a golden parachute because he sold it to Microsoft. That's it. That's why he sold it out of the blue. Yeah.
Everything into the chest, by the way.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I will probably need to interrupt several times. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I know. I feel like Patrick died also.
Oh no, I'm still here.
Ah, yeah.
you guys-
Yeah, I mean that's the difference. You know, Bobby Kotick knew that he had to run a company. He did like his shitty things off the side. You know, he kept his friends in power. But in the end, he was still like, I need to run a company, else they are coming from my ass. I mean, at some point it still blew up in his face because he was just such a shitty person. But that's why he sold the company when he still could, when it wasn't too much burnt earth.
So, I will have to
Yeah.
talk in for a short while because there's some things we need to buy. So,
Bye.
first of all, first page, Elixir of Peace 1, because it gives you more defense until you faint once.
Mhm.
Second page, 2 tower max potions, you should know why.
Yeah.
2 tower well done steaks, and then 2 pages to the right, whetstones, I buy 4.
And just take the elixir of peace.
Yeah.
Oh well. But yeah, and I think this is the difference between him and Elon. Elon doesn't care about his company anymore. He thinks with his cult of personality alone he will be fine. I think this is why he also thinks that if Kamala Harris wins he will go to prison, because he kind of bets on Trump sheltering him, I think. Like, not because of... He's not going to lose because of Kamala. He's probably more losing because of the FTC and his investors will come for his ass.
I think you're overestimating the FTC's ability and power to actually go after people like
No,
that.
I don't think they will do it alone. It's more like, you know, I think Elon made more enemies than we
You would
probably
need to
know.
dodge that. Not running around with your weapon.
The day that any billionaire faces consequences will surely be a day. I don't.
I mean, yeah, that is true, but like, I think Elon has actually pissed off enough billionaires so that this might be the case.
I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one.
I mean, just to be clear, like, I mean, they also got at Epstein the moment, you know, he was a bit too much of a liability.
Fair.
But like, and I think Elon is approaching that point rapidly.
Possibly.
Like, a lot of rich people also do not like Trump. Not because of, you know, like, you know, they disagree with, you know, the whole fascism thing or something. It's more like, they just see Trump probably being simply bad for business because Trump is just, like, very self-absorbed. And, so I can see that there might be the point that, yeah, Elon might just be in a bit of hot water because he's pissing off too many rich people. Okay, also you're way too fast with that.
You don't need to buy redstones every now.
Okay.
You know? It's fine.
This is just my feeling that, you know, he might be like in actually hot water because, yeah, enough rich people are pissed off about. I mean, he's costing them money. Not like he's currently like, you know, he had a he had a really had a pretty, you know, successful company that, and let's just be real here, had the problem that I mean, they all knew Tesla was basically profitable due to government subsidies and selling, how's it called?
Carbon credit.
Yeah, the carbon stuff. But, you know, it made them money. And then he basically tanked in his whole stock to buy Twitter, something that is just worthless. And he made it even more worthless because, you know, he couldn't run Twitter like an actual company because he just fucked it up from the first minute. Because again, he was too self-absorbed. And now it's costing them also Tesla because, as you said, Tesla stopped doing anything remotely of being a car business or even the business they have been.
Also, Marissa, you should probably buy the big tower potions because you still haven't got vampirism.
Okay.
At least some.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You're at half health, so here.
You're right.
So yeah, I feel like he probably has or is pissing off enough rich people. So, but we'll see how that turns out in the end, you know? First of all, we all need to survive this fucking election.
Oh God.
I want to know who's the rich person that is currently neutering the Democrats and I'm not condoning violence, but someone should maybe make them stop doing this. Because it is getting embarrassing.
Yep. There's opinions that
Turn this head on stream.
I can't say in a public place right now. I got some words. I got some words.
I mean, the wildest thing for me is like, you know, we started out with Yeah, just give him counter. Good. Let's propose a lot of social stuff. Good. Like, I don't think those are off the table, but just in the recent weeks, it feels like someone is like someone's holding Kamala. Someone here to Kamala hostage. So she's like, oh, I will get some Republicans into government too. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Yeah, they're still trying to be like we have the moral high ground and stuff.
I don't
We accept
know.
the Republicans and such bullshit like this.
It just feels so weird because like the Republicans fell off so hard, and yet,
It's just like, hold my beer.
and they had Waltz. Waltz just literally waltzed over fucking
I need to look that
Couch
up what it
fucker.
is.
Diurex. That's Diurex.
Diurexu?
Yes,
Well,
it's just Japanese written.
then we will probably do Diurexu. And you will probably all die.
I don't. Probably not. But,
Diarrhea Rexu. Sorry.
but yeah, probably better than Bolyang anyway. But yeah, it's like it's so wild because like if she could have said something like there, she maybe wants to strengthen the moderate Republicans again, like maybe even then let them maybe die. They couldn't strengthen themselves, but still, it's like they are so like again. She's running against someone who's constantly violating the law and could be arrested, and they're just like, we don't feel like it today.
Yeah, I wish anybody would actually have a spine. Just like the lack of conviction. I don't know where it's coming from.
I have also no clue.
I kind of here's kind of so here's something I've observed like in the storm chasing community, and I think there's probably something similar going on here. I guess, kind of. I think it's a similar situation, where okay, so here's what's happening, right? There's a lot of like basically there's a lot of conspiracy theories going around. And basically in the United States, a lot of like local news, like local regional news and stuff, outlets and stuff have basically been going out of business because people are increasingly going online, going to like online weather streamers like Ryan Hall or Max Velocity or these people to like get their weather coverage and stuff. Or they're going to like storm chasers and stuff to get their weather, which is like not ideal because a lot of people are people like me who are just like, I'm a photographer. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm literally out here doing this as a hobby to go because I want to get cool pictures of tornadoes. I'm not like
Yeah,
doing
it's like
this,
you just point at the cool wind thing, not why. It's like
yeah, I'm not. You shouldn't be getting your information from me.
yeah, I mean you get your information from Kachelmann and he knows shit actually, but he's writing in German. Also, he would fucking trash a lot of the fascists.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is that like, yeah, I'm very transparent with my audience. What I'm out there doing, like, I always make a point of reinforcing to people, don't get your weather forecasts from me. Go get them from somewhere else, because I'm out here taking pictures and I'm doing this as a hobby, and I like sharing my hobby with you guys. But like, don't trust me as a source, as like your sole source. because I'm just a guy. That's my only qualification is that I like kind of know a little bit about like weather. But,
yeah,
like,
it's
shouldn't-
similar to, like, I mean, I don't know if I would be someone really good at.
Okay, this was stupid.
Very stupid.
I mean, I'm someone who's probably like, yeah, I can't go tell you ins and outs of a train. I can just tell you what logistically is sensible. Even then, I'm not perfect. Just, yeah, you know, we are adjacent to some stuff. We're not like smart. I haven't studied shit.
I can tell you what the weather is right now if we go out and look outside the window.
And we have
In,
to.
in my neighborhood, that I can tell you.
Yeah. I mean, the best German joke is still the stone on a chain.
Ah, yes.
Also, Asa, have you taken your max potion?
I wanted to do it now.
Okay.
Wait a sec. Yeah, okay. I can just heal everyone.
It's a bit too late.
Also, I need to sharpen now because that fucking thing killed my
Yeah. Also,
normal Diablos.
yeah, but you don't want that.
Okay.
We want more points. Especially Marissa needs also potions. So
Yeah, right.
Also, since you're talking about conspiracy, anyways, with the whole election thing, isn't there one conspiracy that basically the Democrats are basically the lower rising temperature for the frog in the water glass?
What?
There is this, I know what it's called, but story about put a frog in water
Yeah, I know
and
that
boil
one.
it slowly. And basically the Democrats are the slowly boiling shit together with the Republicans. They're the higher temperature. And they all get more shitty. Slowly.
I mean, that's not really a conspiracy theory. That kind of is what is going on to a degree.
It's pretty close to what's going on, but I don't know the exact mechanisms
Yeah.
why the Democrats are that way. So that's why I refrain from
Honestly,
saying
here's the
much.
thing. It's the fucking two-party system. Like, even in that sense, like, oh, we need a strong... Like she said, like Kamala Harris said, we need a strong two-party system. Hey, Kamala, you could also abolish that, you know, like the rest of the world. We do not have two parties. We have 5, 6. And a bunch of them are currently like, hey, maybe we should actually ban the fascists. That's currently getting a lot of traction here, which is like late, but appreciated. Like, maybe we should ban the fascists more. Also, Palyapovia is just so cute. So fucking cute.
Unless it kills you.
No, even then it's cute. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say a lot. I mean, at least you can say Amtrak is doing a good job when we talk about something more positive.
Now, the point that I was trying to kind of like more better articulate earlier was here, I wrote I actually wrote something like this. I did write. Here, I'll just read what I wrote earlier so I could more articulate what I was saying. Okay, yeah. So local news stations are failing left and right. People are going to YouTube to get their weather coverage now. When weather YouTubers look at their analytics, they tailor their content to their audience. Weather YouTubers know that if they talk about climate change, a portion of their audience will loudly complain that they're being political. Likewise, they know that if they try to push back on weather conspiracy theories, the same thing will happen. Because storm chasers and weather YouTubers have really tough competition to compete for people's attention, they don't want to risk losing any subscribers, and they keep silent instead of pushing back or saying anything that might set the record straight. And I can confirm this, like looking at who my audience is on YouTube right now, like my audience is absolutely older conservatives. Like if I look at who is watching me on YouTube, the device that people are most commonly watching my storm chasing streams on are TVs, which tells me a lot. If I look at the average age spread on mine, it's like the three largest blocks of people who are watching my content on YouTube are 45 to 55, 55 to 65, and 65 plus. That makes up 75% of my audience. So it's not young people who are watching my
Okay.
stuff. I am in the, you know,
Also, Marissa, do you have another elixir of peace already in?
Nee.
If
sorry.
you faint, you need another one.
Yeah.
Just saying, I will select the Gaugarths.
Mm-hmm.
Do not feel pressure to attack them. They will kill themselves anyway, one way or another.
Okay, that's nice.
So
Okay.
do not be overly aggressive. Conserve health.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the potion. Okay.
I mean, the funniest bit is when we talk about weather shit is that, like, there was a show here just recently that made, in Germany, like, you know, one of the, it's kind of like those, we have a bunch of those, it's kind of like Last Week Tonight, but, you know, let's just do some investigative journalism, and they talked about how, you know, there is kind of a big, I don't know, scam going on with weather, not really scam, it's more like, you know, I don't know, you know, hidden marketing when, you know, marketing isn't signed, shown, or, you know, not made clear that this is marketing.
oh sure.
Yeah, we call it Schleichwerbung, which is funny because it, you know, because it's sneak advertisement because it sneaks in.
We have that here too. It's everywhere.
Yeah, so the thing is, what happens, and it's actually kind of funny. So there's this thing called the Wettergipfel, aka Weather Summit. Basically, you know, weather reporters and some meteorologists, but mostly weather reporters from all over Europe and mostly, you know, the German-speaking world, come together and have some, you know, have a conference, you know, the typical look how good everything is, you know, just, you know, eat some food, talk about stuff, have some awards, and you're like, okay, you know, that sounds nice, right? It's like, that doesn't sound like a bad thing on the surface. One can block, like,
You can't block Gaugarth.
it's big monkey. But yeah, so the thing is, you know, when they, when they are at that summit, they do go and, you know, report the weather from there, you know, with some live showings. And if you look closely at those, you're like, huh. It's kind of a similar region because it turns out that whole weather summit is a fucking marketing campaign.
Oh, yep.
From and you know from who?
What is that?
I'm gonna guess oil lobby,
No.
oil companies.
No, it's funnier. It's stupider.
Psychics,
No,
Christian broadcasters,
no,
Scientologists. No,
No.
okay. Who is it?
Tirol.
Who?
The region of Tyrol in Austria. Because they have them constantly in their own cities, like Ischgl. And you know what's also in Ischgl?
No idea.
You know, you can go skiing. You know, a branch that is currently facing a bit of a problem because of the whole, you know, climate change thing. But yeah, they basically once per year, all across German weather reports, they're just like, look how nice it is here in Ischgl.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So
It's so fucking funny.
So I have to admit that I was actually involved with exactly this kind of thing once before. I worked for a marketing agency, a B2B, like it was a company that worked on marketing, like basically software to like big companies. So like tech startups and stuff would come to us and like, hey, we're trying to get like big companies to adopt our software solutions. You know, it was mostly stuff like logistics software for like trucking companies and stuff. You know, real niche like infrastructure software, like to get like city governments and stuff to buy it. So like,
And I have to apologize. I need to go for a minute.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I will be right back.
it's fine. But yeah,
but one of the things that we ended up doing for one of our clients was, what if we offer like, we created like this entirely just like, we're gonna offer a we're gonna create like an IT Person of the Year award. And we're gonna like advertise it heavily all over social media. But our goal was specifically to try to get like, this is what it was really kind of insidious now that I look back on it. But like the goal was specifically because like this company came to us because they wanted to try to sell a contract to like a really big company. I think it was like Walmart or somebody, like a really big company that they wanted to try to get to adopt their software. But basically we ended up creating this whole like, just like out of whole cloth, we created like this award, like IT Person of the Year, and like solicited like nominations. And we ended up getting like featured in like local newspapers and stuff, and doing like a big ceremony. But the whole thing was completely made up. Like the entire thing was like marketing, right? Like we created this entire thing. Yeah, but like like there's so much stuff out there that is entirely just like made up by marketing agencies. Like I've definitely been on like involved with like a marketing agency that like invented a thing like that before, just completely out of whole cloth. Absolutely. That was definitely one of them. It's like when you find out that like bacon and eggs as breakfast food was like never a thing. just a marketing campaign.
yeah. But yeah, that's definitely, it was just kind of funny to point out because, you know, you like, well, and like, yeah, whoops, we kind of had a bit of a scandal there going on. It's not as funny as the, so there's like, major tax evasion going on next door here because of laws from the time
back?
of the German Kaiser.
Okay, you're back. If you need more Tower Mega Potions, just say. I have some points.
I have 2 right now. And
I really don't want to do Direx again.
You want to do Crucial over Hardcore even less?
No, yeah, that's true. That's true. I hate the thing. I bounced all the time. Yeah, but yeah. No, it's so basically what happens. So you know the same show I talked about. They basically found like, okay, someone is evading taxes hard here in Germany, and it's kind of insane how they're doing it. So you see, basically right outside of, you know, the state border of Hamburg, like literally here around the corner, there's a thing called the Sachsenwald. It's a forest, okay? And that forest is actually privately owned. Now, by who, you may ask? Well, it's actually kind of simple. It's descendants of Otto von Bismarck. Yes, that Otto von Bismarck. Because
Kaiser?
no, he was the chancellor under the Kaiser.
Oh, right.
But he actually got the forest from Kaiser Wilhelm I, even, you know, the OG one.
Yeah.
So now it gets really fucking funny. So basically, there is a basically just you know, one hut inside of the forest that you know, where like a shit ton of companies are, you know, registered as their bureaus. You know, no one ever goes there because, you know, it's in a fucking forest. But still.
but like, does this forest doesn't count to as Germany, or?
Oh, it's even funnier. So, so the thing is, in Germany we have the thing, you know, we have taxes, you know, based on, you know, how much profit we make in a year, or, you know, in a certain time frame. And each commune can basically dictate that for themselves. So there are some where the that rate is just really low because a bunch of the majors are like, we don't actually want money from them, from the companies. We just want the companies to be there. And, it's an idea of just evading some taxes there. But now it's getting funny. See, that forest legally, usually if you own, usually forests are owned, okay, can be owned by normal people, but the land is still the country, part of the commune. But this thing is a commune, basically a communal free area.
It's
Basically,
technically a commune, but it's a commune without a commune.
Yeah, this forest is its own town/village technically. And why is that? Because the Kaiser said it. The Weimar Republic wanted to get rid of that, but they didn't. So now you're like, okay, what does this actually mean? Well, for one, the local commune can't.
I would buy some more potions for that one.
Yeah, the local commune can't actually, say what the taxes are supposed to be in that area. That rate.
Buy a small potion. I buy a small potion so I get my life pool.
One small potion is fine. Otherwise, just buy the mega potions.
Yep. Yeah, I have mega potions. I didn't want to overheal, that's all.
Yeah.
So basically, that rate is set by someone who is, not controlling, but managing the forest. And that person gets appointed by the current, descendant of Otto von Bismarck, who has also multiple companies there. Lol. So now okay, wait, that sounds fucking cheesy, and also it's like, and you can probably guess that tax rate is really fucking low, right?
Yes.
Okay, now it gets maybe some of you in the chat.
Be afraid.
Some of you in chat, or Patrick, even yourself, you might have probably noticed a thing. Remember the whole thing about it being basically extraterritorial commune?
Yes.
So, you probably would be wondering now, wait, where do the taxes even go?
There's some ancestors from the Kaiser also.
No, it goes to the owner of the forest. The center. So he has all his companies in that fucking forest and collects the taxes for himself.
That's such a good grift, though.
It is insanely good. I'm like, holy shit, that is
So I kind of respect that, though. Like, that's so good.
yeah, it's like,
It's
just
so good.
like abuse a law from 1879. Ah, fuck.
Oh hell yeah! I'm so about this though. Like,
Yeah, the Germans still love our Kaiser. So
I can't even be mad at this though. Like, can't even be mad at it.
Yeah, it's like, but also the funniest bit is that the
We got this 100-year-old law, and we're still grifting on it, baby.
Yeah, I mean, and local politicians were like, wait, is he just collecting his own taxes for himself? And they were like, yep, he's just doing that. And they were like, damn. Literally, the local politicians were like, damn.
I mean, I would do the same if I had the opportunity.
But you need to keep in mind that is technically illegal, because by German law you have to collect taxes where you're working. So they just pretend, they are pretending people are working there, but
it's just like is it just like a mail? It's just like
it's
a
just
mailbox.
a mailbox. Yes.
Well, there's a lot of like a lot of fuckery like that in the United States. Like Delaware
yeah.
is like a state that's like that, and then there's also like Puerto Rico is also kind of like that too.
Oh
There's,
yeah,
like
I'm not surprised, but like, yeah, there are a bunch of companies where, like, some companies are there because that are not his, but are just there because extremely low tax rate, and he still collects taxes.
and he's just like paid to that guy.
Yeah, it's so funny, and their whole explanation for why they're doing is they're fucking greenwashing it. They're like, hey, yeah, it's the biggest North German forest, and we want to be here because it's such a nice piece of relaxing, calming place to work. With 21 other companies in a small hut in the forest. But also,
Understandable. Sounds cozy.
our tax rate goes to preserving that forest, and that is just actually what counts in our trying times, because some of them produce, some of those companies produce like solar and wind energy, and they're like, oh yeah, we're doing this for the forest.
Like
What was the name of the forest again?
Sachsenwald.
Okay. Right.
You should dodge.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, that is one hell of a thing to say to people. Quite the grift.
like I said, I look, no notes, good grift.
Yeah.
I got nothing to add to that. That's like, you gotta respect it. I gotta respect that one.
The funniest bit was about the show though. They were like, well, that's illegal. And they probably know it too. And so, they did some investigative journalism, and they got actually reports, where they're like, oh, you are legally required to not put our statements out of context and have to, present them in a neutral manner. And they're like, oh yeah, we're just reading what you're telling us here. It speaks for itself, actually. And the funniest bit is that, they got cocky. They were like, look, if you were there, you know that there is an office there, and, you definitely saw it was used, assuming they were just one time there. Just being like, one time is not enough. So the show actually went and, put up, a trail cam.
Oh no.
They wanted beef, is what I'm saying. But yeah, they put up the trail cam, and basically, they were like, yeah, we looked through that trail cam for over a month, and like 25 humans, a lot of them don't seem to work in an office, but you know what? Lots of pigs. It was very funny, actually. But yeah, it's like, wait a second, I just need to buy some stuff.
Yeah. I'm just asking. I would probably try Rookie Diora. Good.
I probably should get one potion in before the fight.
Yeah, probably. So, do we want to do Rookie Diora? This thing is relatively hard. But it's better than Volyan.
Yeah, I'd say that's doable. Let's do this. But yeah, it was just very funny to see this in action. But yeah, they basically kind of made it a very airtight case. I mean, also it was so funny because they were like, no, we made some photos from inside of the office. And it's like, hey, it's weird that you have like tea and shit there that is, that ran out like over 4 years ago or something. And there was apparently no electricity on the fridge. And you're like,
Sure.
Also, the funniest bit is as they point out, they've been there twice, and before and after they sent their request to the company, they were like, it was kind of mysterious how suddenly that bureau was cleaned up after we were like, hey, what is going on in there? So they had before and after pictures.
Like, in all seriousness, they could ask me, like, hey, what about a fake job? Just sit there for 8 hours a day and act like you're working there. I would do it.
I'd also do it.
Still be cheaper than whatever.
Yeah, and then they were like, the other companies are like, no, that I can't.
And then you're fucked.
Fuck.
Why?
Oh, that was an insta-kill. Shit.
Duh. What else is it supposed to be?
I want a magnet spike.
You get one.
But yeah, it's kind of funny because they were like, yeah, let's just let's just send some packages to the companies claiming, oh, we totally used that, and they put trackers in there. So they just were like, yeah, here's the GPS road they took, and whoops, even though it was the exact address where to go, they never landed at that hut. They went to a totally different building from, the Bismarck group, and then they were sent to other bureaus in Hamburg. Like,
Oh, alone.
almost as if they tried to just hide something there. And you know what the funniest bit was about that? After they, asked that one company of like, hey, are you really using it? That GPS tracked letter actually went to the, actually went there to the huts, but only afterwards. And they still were cocky, like, you try to pin, tax evasion on us, we will go to court. Like, by the way, they're actually sued by an NGO. Because they work together with an NGO to be like, yeah, look, we should maybe get some tax evasion. But yeah, that is one of the newest things that came out of our wonderful little country here. That is completely off the rails.
Like I said, you kind of have to respect the grift.
It is one hell of a grift. I mean, imagine if in the USA someone could be like, yeah, you know what? I'm doing tax evasion because, my ancestor was granted it by, how was he called again? Washington himself. That's kind of that.
Somewhat relatedly, just on like, okay, only tangentially related to that. Ivy League schools here, well, specifically California, have have closed the Nepo baby stuff. Schools are no longer allowed to give preference to. Like if your dad went to Harvard, you don't get to get into Harvard anymore because your dad went to Harvard. They've ended family-based admissions criteria, which I think is interesting.
It's
Yeah,
weird
so
that it was there, but still.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean
it
is like a
be
weird.
surprised. But
I
that-
mean, it is kind of like I've said this before. It's just like. Americans are all who have this weird obsession with
bloodlines.
well, with specifically like royal family drama in England. It's like, guys, the whole point of being an American is no more monarchy.
Yeah. You were like,
What the fuck
you should not be interested in the monarchs, but I guess that's your British roots. Oh well,
yeah,
no, that's the
ma-
German
ma-
roots. That's the German ones. Like the Brits were like, fuck the monarchs, and we had a lot of Germans imported, and they were all down for the Kaiser.
Because when
Yeah, but to be fair, modern Germans aren't really that
Yeah,
key to
that's
the
true.
Kaiser either, I feel.
we had people
shit.
here flying their
Oh.
flags at half-mast when Queen Elizabeth died. It's like, what the hell are you people doing? Fuck the monarchs. What are you guys doing? No kings. Get out of here.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? You're not even real Americans if you're doing this shit. Get out of here. Stop it. I was just like, what are you people doing? Because you,
Oh.
and they were like,
Wait, I'm
you know,
the only one?
Yes.
You are playing.
You survived.
She didn't survive. She just stood there because of not having vampirism.
Yeah,
You know?
true.
The thing you should.
Nah, I'm just better than you two.
Not really.
I'm so good.
Yeah,
I-
solo it
what the
now.
fuck?
Come on, go to level 20, solo.
I was all. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Then again, the thing is like, as I... But you
Yeah,
know what? At
okay, it
least
doesn't work.
recently I found out that my... at least one part of my ancestry was kind of based, I'd say.
You need to roll through that.
Hmm. I did roll the first one at least.
Yeah, need to get closer first.
Yeah,
I just
sorry.
found out that McDonald's has a banana Kit Kat McFlurry, and I'm gonna go obtain one of those. Literally 5 minutes away, so I'll be right back, guys. They're doing novelty McFlurries. Got to go try it. Like I told you guys that they had their grandma. I keep calling it the grandma flavored McFlurry, which was a butterscotch. And it was actually not bad. But I'm gonna go try this out. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. I'm gonna let you guys know how banana and Kit Kat and McFlurry goes. Look, it's
Doesn't sound
soft
so
serve
bad.
and Kit Kat. Yeah, no, it sounds bizarre, but I'm gonna go try it. But I'll be right back, folks.
This stream is going off the rails. Like, oh yeah, I'm just streaming the horror game. You know what? Maybe a bit of X to find afterwards.
Yeah.
Whoop! Hours of Monster Hunter Frontier added.
Well, technically, Saturday was the we rest day, but you wanted apparently no rest, so
Yeah.
But now we're playing Monster Hunter Frontier and it's fun.
it's fun. Yeah.
At least we got some progress.
No.
Not really, yeah, but you got more points.
Yeah, more points.
We need to work on your... And also... You know what? I was like,
You
hey,
should know that I will be dragging you through the set searcher after we're done here, right?
I mean,
oh?
it seems like a okay point to stop for now. I don't know.
It would be kind of shit if we, you know...
Yeah,
stop
that's
now.
right.
It's like, that's that. But yeah. God. I mean, also just one question. What is the other Zenith you need to farm material from, except from Gravios? Like, Gravios is like, yeah, I guess magnet spikes are
The
easy against it.
bloodsucker.
Do we want to try the Bloodsucker?
Never tried it. We could.
Let's do some...
I don't think it does elements, right?
I mean, yeah, let's do some reconnaissance, I'd say. Oh, you know what? Before we do that... I need to go to the toilet, though.
Of course.
Default is right behind me. That's kind of an honor, to be honest.
What does it do? Water blight and bleeding. Okay.
Well, Raptor Banner is also a good name. What are you looking right now?
Info.
I don't know. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. It's weird.
I mean, isn't is,
It's
do you
positive.
should feel bad or?
No. I just felt shit the whole day,
Oh,
and now I don't.
That's nice.
could be bad.
So, the thing does water blight and bleeding. And I still don't know how to combat bleeding in Frontier.
Yeah, that is. I don't know how they expect you to do that, but
No, there will be something to combat that, but...
I guess just don't bleed then.
How about nullberries or something?
I don't think that was the case. Water resistance, though.
Yes. But that's the only thing I can think of. I doubt they work.
Hmm.
Let's just go into the clan hall. It could be nullberries. Cause yeah, might as well let's just
Nope, below there's a bleed cure.
Oh,
Maybe they translated that now. Good. Bleed
Right. This
it's
very
so
moment.
funny that it's just called bleed cure. Like,
Yeah, the description is still Japanese.
I mean, the funniest bit is that it's I think it's jerky in the mainline series, but like bleed cure. There we go, and I guess buy some toolbox.
Yeah. You wanted clan hall, right?
Yeah, we do it from there. Da, 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 da. Look at this. It's kind of funny to think that this game actually got to nearly 20 years and then was gutted. Because it was such a shit show to maintain. Do we need hot drinks?
It's a swamp. So maybe.
Yeah, that sounds like...
Just in case.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt to have
Yep.
to.
And do not forget the bleed cures.
Yep, I
I
have
have.
it.
Let me look at the hit zones of the thing. Garu Zenith. Okay. That's something. Okay.
Okay. It's the fucking tongue.
No.
Tongue. Oh, wait. Head 100. What?
I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's the different forms of the thing, depending
Maybe.
on what it ate. But yeah, the weakest part is everything but the main body and the hind legs. So neck, head, tongue, tail, and forelegs are what we should attack. Yes.
Okay, then I guess time to activate.
Oh, in the middle.
Interestingly, Only for one. I don't know.
Huh?
What? I mean, only for it's it's just enough for one person.
2 person.
Where is it, by the way? In 4 or 7?
Could have told you before you talked nonsense, but now I have forgotten.
We will see.
It's here.
Blimey. No,
Don't
see that.
drink Shida.
Take the time. Well, this is gone.
Oh, I forgot.
Stop running
Yeah, that's
past
it.
me.
Sorry.
I mean, if you do not have whetstones in your inventory on the longer set, I guess, then
Oh no, I have.
Oh,
No, I
so-
just forgot that. Also can do that.
that's pin.
Alright, we still have to focus mostly on the head. Can't you,
Get out of the grapple.
yeah.
No, I won't pass enough.
Should have said something then. Then we would have attacked the tank.
Mixed up, sorry.
Oh, 2 times.
Ah.
That seems good. So many Xenophores. Zenithal does damage. Killed me.
Yeah.
I guess you can't block those.
Nope.
Be careful now.
I mean, it's not that
Sorry.
hard. I'd
Not
say.
that, not that hard. But yeah, that's also Zenith I need to farm. I could do it on my own.
Yeah, that seems actually very much doable. Damn.
That's not 5 minutes. Are those the infamous? It's 5 minutes, but it's actually half an hour thing.
I mean, he is going basically to
That's
some
what
form
is.
of retail.
And maybe there's a lot going on right now in the McDonald's.
Even that.
You know what I wanted to say at 3 a.m., but like I realized, time dilation.
Yeah.
Oops. Is that time difference? Time delay? Is that the word?
It's
The
different time zone. Time
Yeah.
dilation
Also-
is a bit different.
Different time zones.
It lives in a different timeline. In also, which part of the US he lives?
I think the Midwest. I think you can ask him.
So around like 5 to 6 hours, I think.
Could be. So it's still. I mean, then again, I feel like McDonald's is probably open up all night in America.
So what are we doing?
Ah, fuck. Okay, here's the thing. We could try the Zenith again. We could do Hunting Road again, because that's more points for you.
Yes. It's more points in general.
You know what? We can
Main
do some...
problem is Marissa still doesn't have vampirism.
Yeah, so basically should we get... Okay, what does
Yeah,
she
I'm
need
going
for
to
vampirism?
now on play with day again and
No.
also just no. I mean just besides that, so that I does have to more practice again in this game. No,
Okay, but the point is,
necessary.
what do you need?
I believe it's the Plunder BMGX2
Uh,
and the Espinas ZF muscle.
So, I think she has the muscle though. So, Plunder
we have to look it up.
BMGX2 is the question. Do you have that? I think you need 2 of them.
I have to
Yes.
look it up.
Yeah.
I have to go to the smoothie, right?
Yeah, basically your box.
Okay, workshop box.
Guess what's equals 3 on you? Okay.
What?
Is that enough?
Yes, with the
Oh, yeah.
Espinas ZF muscle, it is
Oh
enough.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
God.
So do you have in your box an Espinaz ZF muscle?
I have to
Or the Espinaz
look.
Z
It's a
muscle?
lot.
There should be one, blue armor with its Z to it.
Unless you never sort your inventory, then it's your own fault.
I mean, there's auto sort.
Yeah, that's your own problem then.
But like equipment, to go into equipment.
Well, I think we both were already talking about equipment.
Mm.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, if
then
you
I-
use auto sort, that's your own fault. You need
Yeah, no,
a
I
system that works. So you better know what
I
you
d-
have.
yeah, I was thinking about the items. So
No,
also,
that's
I thought it was crafting material. You have the glass armor. What was it again? I'm sorry.
okay. You look for a blue one with a Z to it, and it's called Espinaz Z muscle. I don't think we have ZF yet, but Z muscle.
Yeah, I have ZF.
Well, no, I don't think I have it. I don't. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I have it. Espinazi muscle.
There we
the,
go.
The last GX mail.
Okay, so now you need to basically look for a decoration called Plunder BMGX2. if you have that in your decorations.
Yes, you should have.
Yeah.
The usual. Go decorations,
Septic.
L3, and then...
Okay. Sorry, what was it again?
Plunder BMGX2.
Plunder.
Decorations, L3, plunder, search. Way easier than to go through all the deco slots and pages.
You know, at the smith.
Hmm?
You go to the smith, open up
Yeah, I know.
decorations, and look for plunder.
Yeah, I have. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
That I take my time right now. Okay, plunder. Search. No matches found. This time I wrote the string search.
Then let's look
Wait a
where
second.
we...
I'm going to the thing, to it myself, and then you can see on the stream probably.
Player decorations. Yeah, I don't think plunder will work here because that's a different kind of string search for some reason. Yeah, that does not work. So we want vampirism.
Yeah, for everyone who's new, there are a lot of skills in Frontier. A lot that are there. Okay.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, Plunder BMGX2. It needs Baru Dense Flute and Flute Sacs. Wait. G
Where
rank
are those?
Barugarura and Hardcore for the G rank.
Yeah. 2% calves. That's where we bought them back in.
Yeah, right. I forgot. That's the reason.
Huh, interesting. It tells you own 0 Plunder BMGX.
Guess.
Why don't you have them?
Don't know. What kind of decos do I have in here actually? Because vampirism is active. Move deco. What do we have in here? Plunder B. Oh, I have two?
Okay, it just doesn't show.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have two because, you know.
So where are they in the first place?
You go into the, decorations tab, search, skill system A, vampirism,
Yeah?
search, and what?
Yeah, that's my problem.
Wait a second.
Your vampirism is there.
There we go. Search.
See, does not work.
It worked just a second ago.
So does skill system A and B has to be the vampirism or?
Refined GX decos, monsters, page 81.
There we go. So refine GX monster. It was a
81.
81. Yeah, there it should be. You need 2 of those, by the way. Hello, your favorite Rao. Welcome to the stream. Welcome.
No, the NGX one, right?
No, 2. Go to 2.
Sorry. Okay,
So
I
the
have
thing
the
is-
Thunder BNGX2 2 times.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have it?
I can buy it 1 time. I need the barrel fluid sack 1 time. The second time.
Can you buy a second fluid sack if you go to endpoints?
Yeah.
You can also technically exchange road points with it now that you're on floor 10.
Yeah.
So that's even easier.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. All the buying options are grayed out for me.
There are 4. Zenny or G-Zenny exchange, GCP exchange, endpoint exchange should be
road
viable,
all po-
and road point should be viable.
Not
So-
for me in this case. I don't know why.
There should
Yes,
they
you
should
found
be.
You share
loading
this-
shop.
Can you
But
share
yeah,
your
I
screen?
can.
Can you share
Yeah.
screen?
Let's share
Second.
screen. Oh wait, I don't think you can. Well, let's see.
Why shouldn't be possible?
Oh
Possible.
well, there it goes. So,
So-
let's just see.
Here it is.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, wait,
Can you go down?
Yeah, there's a barrel fluid sack. Oh. Now I can click on it.
Welcome to one. Wait.
So here.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I click on this. Loading and
Okay.
they're all
Click
grayed
on
out.
road point exchange, maybe.
I click on it. I can.
Maybe you
Endpoints.
actually. You should do it with endpoints, though.
We did it with endpoints back in the day,
Yeah.
and I can still do it with endpoints, but
You have one, but so
I
you
don't know,
need. So you
maybe
need
it's
the fluid
bugged.
sack.
how many fluid sacks do you need?
She needs one.
One more.
Okay, then let's go to the road shop directly.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
So, your favorite Rao. You joined one of my Monster Hunter streams. So the obvious requirement is now favorite weapon, favorite hunting area, no matter the generation, and favorite
Yeah.
monster. It's the
But it's buyable on the world shop, right?
it should be buyable on the road shop. Let's just look. I'm just gonna
I
look.
see a Baru blood vessel and a Baru dense fluid here. Let's see if I find more. Troubleshooting frontier.
Yeah, I mean like more finding shit.
Baru fluid sac, page 45 in G-rank basically.
Oh yeah.
45.
Gia needed number of floors 10. I can't exchange it myself. I
Yeah.
was floor 10 already.
Okay, I need some more world points for it.
No, you also need to be number of floors 10, so I think you need to survive until 10. But that makes no sense. That you still should be able to, you should still be able to buy with endpoints.
Yeah, that's weird because we bought it with endpoints back then.
Yeah, some like,
I mean, maybe because I. Probably
don't-
because I don't have enough endpoints right now. Like
how many do you have?
a few, because we bought the.
How many?
How many?
40 it was? It is.
Also, we bought nothing with endpoints lately.
No, it was the GCP, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 43 endpoints I have right now.
Yeah, you need
Okay.
200.
Yeah, okay. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. That's the thing. If you want to like get further into road, you would need vampirism. Otherwise, the expenses are just too great. Or you learn to not get hit.
Mm.
Started with Lance and Heavy Bowgun and Tri. Ah, a Tri person. I mean, yeah. Welcome to a Lance stream. I still don't know what weapon I will play in Wilds. Like, maybe I could actually go for Gunlance this time. Who knows?
So what now?
So yeah, okay. You know what? Then favorite hunting area and monster. I did play Monster Freedom Unite after Tridor and stuck with Lance. You know what? Understandable. Also, same journey as you.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I got in. Yeah.
You played Tri, was like, this is fun, and then we met and was like, oh, you should play Monster of Freedom Unite, and you were like, that definitely sounds like a good game. Puts in over 5,000 hours. Just on your own.
It's fun.
I mean, hey, it's not like we just replayed it a while ago.
Yeah.
And it's still fun. It's also still the best. Ooh, Tower. Honestly, I totally...
Tower's cool.
Honestly, I get the Tower. Like, I don't say the Tower is the best hunting area, quote-unquote, design-wise, but vibes-wise, I totally review it. The Tower is so sorely missing from modern titles. Like, the fact they reduce it to, like, one area is... Listen, I know the Tower Arena was used a lot. I know. But, like, the Tower should be its full, its full area again. Especially it's a crime that, they had, wall climbing and, the whole open area in Rise, and still made remade the Tower as a, as just the arena and not just the whole tower, which the whole climb inside of the tower would, and ironically, fighting Yamatsukami would have been pretty good with the Rise mechanics.
Comparatively?
It kind of sucks that Rise, a game about running up walls, doesn't have the tower, or, expanded on the tower as, like, this vertical hunting area with, wyverns on top, flying wyverns on top, other ones on the bottom around it. Monster-wise, it was Namiel, but Frontier Z changed it because the monsters in this game. So get back to me when I'm not in Huntering 4. Honestly, I get Namiel. Namiel is actually a really good design from Worlds.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still questioning why it was even there, but I'm glad we got to see Namiel.
Yeah, it was a bit like, what? But like, yeah, it was really a great Ella Dragon. But yeah, I totally get it. Like, it's not like I also don't have like a list of at least 4 monsters where I'm like 4 frontier monsters. Where I'm like, they should be mandatory in Wilds actually. For everyone who's wondering what those 4 monsters are, Kurasepusu, Pariapuria, Gogomoa, Tycoon Zamuza. I made a whole fucking song about it. It's the best crap. Leave my Scrimshy baby alone. Hey, no. We don't hate on her. It's just like...
It's a deep sea dragon that
was
apparently wasn't dying, but still got there for some reason. That's why I'm confused about it.
Yeah, it's a deep sea dragon. Okay, cool. That was, in the mountain area. Yes, I know the Coral Highlands are supposed to be like the deep sea, but like ecologically, they're high up on a mountain.
Yes, bring back water combat, and then we fight Namiel in a deep sea.
Actually, yeah, bring back water combat, and Namiel. Honestly, here's the thing: just bring back water combat. Make just. You know what? Fuck it. the next Switch title, don't even go for like open worlds or something. Just remake. Just remake 3 Ultimate and add all the other areas from the first, second, fourth generation in it. But with added underwater areas and just some remastered graphics, and then add an ML in it, and we're good.
Yeah, underwater and ML fight would be really cool. Especially with all the glowy bits she has.
Also, actually, I will have my first be whatever I choose from Fantasy and Chaos. The big baby.
Yay!
I have never fought that one because I never.
You don't fight it, you bonk it. You bonk it real hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So just to know, so I basically played all generations, but for some reason never tried 3 Ultimate. We have it here. I still kind of plan on streaming through 3 Ultimate at one point. I played through Portable Threat though,
But
so
we can't
no worries.
really reliably co-op the thing.
Yeah. Basically, the thing is, yes, we could technically co-op it, but one of us would need to play on the 3DS, and that sucks. Because Capcom, for some reason, was like, okay, local multiplayer only between 3DSs or 1 Wii U and 3 3DSs. 2 Wii U's? No, that's heresy. Capcom, what the fuck? I was ready to buy a second Wii U. I was so ready to buy a second Wii U just to play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I was ready, and you're just like, nah, we don't feel like it.
Also, since we tried Road now, I have to say, with 3 people, it's a lot easier than with 2.
True, if we don't, run into Magnetic Dragon.
Yeah, if you don't run into Rookie or...
Then again, the alternative was the boss transformation.
Yes. The club goer. Should we do Road again? Just...
Could do Road again. Maybe we get,
Okay, then change back to Ice and All Resist, and we get to cooking.
I was there when the texts were written style people. Okay, you know what? As much as I'm like, yes, the read parts are old, and I get that. So you're talking to someone who started on the PlayStation 2. For me, you are still the newcomers. I'm like, get off my
I
lawn!
knew I played over 5,000 hours Monster Hunter.
I wish I could have
With
happened.
soft serve.
You're back.
Oh, welcome back. It took a bit longer than 5 minutes.
It did. Well, I've been lurking here while you guys were talking. I didn't really have a good place to jump in, but I mean, I don't know. It's soft serve and crushed up Kit Kat bar and mushed up banana. I don't know what else to say other than it is soft serve with crushed up Kit Kat bar and banana.
Sounds nice.
Not that surprising, to be honest.
Oh, on the PSP. You know what? So I'd say, what, you can play it completely fine on an emulator, but experiencing the ways of the claw, I respect that. I mean, it's not like I did it myself. That's just how it was. No, can you please do the... I don't have the hoppers anymore.
The what?
I don't have the hoppers anymore.
There are no
I
hoppers.
see, I don't have it.
Color skimmer.
There you go.
I don't have the skimmer either.
Oh,
Okay.
I could have just, put them in myself, but...
Yeah, live
Okay.
by the claw, die by the claw. That's okay, you know what, start cooking, I just do it.
Yeah. I put in the bicolor skimmer, and then...
Okay.
Snow powder.
Okay.
We do be cooking soup here. It is soup season.
Soup o'clock.
Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, where were we? Oh yeah, I don't know if you catch that, Patrick, but it's a clan cooking minigame, yes, and you get an extra buff on your regular buff food. It is honestly, I said it on our stream, but they should bring back clans and clan halls. It's just like, give me that again once done. I want that in Wilds. I want to have Sheila Lovers United back.
I have no context for any of this. I've never played any of these games.
It's funny you kill things, but like, yeah. This is the MMO, so they have a guild hall, like an actual still guild hall that you can upgrade with. No. Shit. It's great. It's great. But yeah. Also, I don't know if you catch it, but like, I kind of had an interesting, some interesting things to find out recently about my great grandfather. Turns out he had quite a fucking life.
Oh. Go
Yeah.
on.
So basically, he wrote Marxist critiques against anti-Semitism, fascism, and Hitler.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and that basically got him onto the, ban list of the Nazis. So, you're like, oh,
That's
Cool.
that's an A-tier reason to get on the banned list of the Nazis.
yeah, they
honestly.
burned his books. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
had to, and he had to flee Berlin and shit. They're like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, also he was Jewish, but like, whoops.
Don't forget the elixir of peace.
I need to get my friend into a clan. She's getting ready to work Australia time, so I can't proc till she's back. Yeah, time zones and shit. I mean, you need to also get the clan up to level 15, just so you know, if then it's unlocked.
Yeah. And be prepared to hunt a lot of materials for Poogie clothes.
Oh yeah, oh god, I think
I would say Revidiora.
Yeah. So yeah, basically yeah, I also have one of those books, at least in PDF here, but it's a German, so But guess what he did? You're like, okay, so you probably expected that, after he had to flee Berlin, exile or so, right?
Yes.
He joined partisans.
What?
Yes, he joined partisans. He fucking fought the Wehrmacht on their home turf.
That's dope.
Yeah. And also, what I turned out that the Nazis kind of held my grandpa hostage, as when he was still a baby, to lure him out because they wanted to make an example of him. They catched him though, and he got into a concentration camp. So, and then he broke out and went back to the partisans. So yeah,
Right.
wildlife.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm trying to think. My grandpa was a veteran. He fought in World War II. He was a bomb disarmament, he basically after
Is the thing
Battles were
walking
fought and stuff.
paralyzed?
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just never seen
was like-
anything did that.
It's actually kind of cool. They should bring that mech back for Wild. Like, that's such a cool mechanic. Like, oh no, there are monsters that can resist paralyzed procs, but they're like, oh no, fuck you, I can still walk.
Sorry for, just keep going.
Yeah. Sorry,
as far as you
Patrick.
know. Oh yeah, no worries. He never saw combat, but he did the pretty thankless work of going through France and Germany and hey, there's a bomb stuck over here. Why don't you go make sure it doesn't blow up?
Yeah.
Should not surprise you to learn, of course, that he was mostly deaf. By the time I knew him, because turns out blowing up bombs will not do great things for your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's still kind of interesting to be I know people are there's this myth going around. People be like, oh, not everyone in Germany was not, most of them were Nazi. The fact I can say at least one quarter of my family ancestry was just kind of based in that regard. That's rare as
Actually,
fuck.
actually anti-fascist though.
Yeah,
Rare.
most of my mother's side were that. Not
Oh, yeah.
all of them, but you know, I mean, they were mostly coming from Jewish backgrounds. In like so my great grandfather from my mother's side grandfather, like he came from Croatia, so like his family came from Croatia. Serbia, Croatia back in the day, so but still, it's kind of interesting to also read those old books because it's kind of interesting angle. It's not just because you see he was basically a psychoanalyst, so it's also not only written as a Marxist critique, but also like, hey, how is what is the psychological aspect of that as well? Yeah.
My great grandpa. I was trying to think of the lineages. I've got kind of interesting stories there. So like my great grandpa, so like my mom's side of the family, they're all from like Michigan, and like their last name is like Enkel. They're like from Germany, I think, at some point back then.
A lot of I think a lot of people in the Midwest have some German ancestry.
Yeah, I mean they're from Michigan, very Midwestern, from very
Fuck.
very likely. My mom did one of those 23andMe things, and like very German background. Dad's side of the family, they literally had to hang on to his DNA test for like an extra month because his was a lot more interesting than my mom's apparently. But we'll talk about that in a second. But like, yeah, so my mom's side of the family is like kind of comes from like a very privileged position. Like my great grandpa on my mom's side, he was like state representative for the state of Michigan. Like he's Republican. He got kind of in trouble with like basically the CIA.
Oh, interesting.
Like
For what
well,
actually?
like back in the 1940s, he was part of some appropriations committee, and he was like, "Hey guys, like they're spending a lot of money on they're spending like a ton of money on this project, and like we don't know what it is, and there's like no accountability here, and like guys, what are they doing? What are they spending all this money on?" The CIA is like, "Shut up, dude, we're building a bomb." So like he almost accidentally figured out the Manhattan Project, which is very funny.
Oops.
He saw a UFO, was like really into UFO stuff, which was kind of interesting. Never knew the guy. Dude died, I think, before my mom was born. So like, another victim of lung cancer. Everybody on my mom's side like died of smoking. And my grandpa, he was a federal judge. He was in line for the Supreme Court, which is insane. A thing I didn't really fully appreciate until my mom was telling me the story. It's like, oh yeah, so like we were having dinner with the president. I just had to like stop. Like, wait, dinner with Lyndon B. Johnson? Say more about that. You don't just get to have dinner with the president. I kind of just assumed that Grandpa was just like a normal like county judge or something, somebody who was just like, doing hearings for like, put petty criminals away.
No, I think federal judges are a bit bigger.
Yeah, Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals literally online, like literally got appointed to his position by Richard Nixon. So.
Oh. I mean, yeah. I mean that my side only learned now a lot because because a lot of people, a lot of the family didn't talk about shit because, I mean, war kind of trauma and shit. And like on my grandma's side, it's not even better. Like she fled the GDR as a child. And I got caught once. So, you know. When you have a moment, what is the Hunter's Talon Charm for? What was that? Power?
Question. Because I don't remember that exact wording.
Yeah, maybe I need a moment for that. But yeah. I mean, apparently, you know, one of the, you know, great uncles, because, you know, my great grandfather was like part of like he had like I think 12 siblings.
That's how it goes.
Different times, I'd say, you know. And one of them apparently was like a professor of mathematics at Harvard. So I don't know, maybe I could have gotten into Harvard, just be like, hey, look, there was some family ancestry there.
You could have gotten out of Harvard, yeah.
But yeah,
Which girl is speaking again?
I didn't know a lot about that. I just know, for example, I know they had some people, you know, some relatives living in America. And I know my grandpa wanted to, you know, actually talk to them once. So
Could you mean an armor charm and stuff like that?
because armor charms is a that we other talents and charms. I don't know what the what the talent charm is. Now you just made us question shit.
Because there are armor talents and that can be made to armor charms that's originally from Lao Shan Nolan stuff.
Yeah.
Be that it's a translation of that thing.
I can show you what we have in our, you know, inventory. But yeah, wait, after this one, after we finish rope.
Yeah, because we need to get to play road. We don't have shit in
You
inventory.
can combine the talents and charms into a singular charm. This is come of all. What? What? That would save so much inventory
As
space.
far as I know, they still stack here.
You've-
Also, we have a shakalaka.
Nice. Shakalaka. What to do? Kill them all?
Kill them all.
Kill them all. They should bring back Shakalaka. Okay, no, we cannot do a Shakalaka genocide.
Oh, that's all. That's not some kind of twist also.
No, that happened between the second and third generation, like between Freedom Knight and Tri. Canonically, there was a genocide of Shakalakas.
Oh.
Because Shakalakas kept declaring war against the Hunters Guild, so the Hunters Guild was like, hey, you want war? And the Shakalakas just fought to the end, so there's a genocide. Oh, Raffian, that's a free one.
And now we go to Akura. That's also free.
Can I say one thing?
Huh?
Do we kind of want to get, 0 to level 10 maybe?
Yeah, but she should be fine. That's an easy thing. That's the Scorpion variant.
I mean, so
Ah,
far
yeah,
So far it works, right?
works okay.
Yeah.
fair
Yes.
point.
And
Let's do this.
see, that's easy.
Okay.
And in the end, it's my fault that I didn't logged in and.
Yes.
But
I told you to log in every day.
I mean, okay, we are
Okay.
pretty consistent with that for our games.
Yeah, can you try to poke it and then immediately block or something so that we can get it out safely? Thank you.
Also, this, I mean, yeah, it's not on my, it's not the 4 things I would love to see in Wilds. list, but I would love to see the scorpion.
There's just 2 scorpions.
It's a scorpions! They're so good, like we have spiders now. Just give us scorpions. But yeah, your favorite route. What are 4 monsters you would love to see in Wilds again? Just keeping this shit going. Hey, I said mine. Like, you can make 4 frontier monsters and 4 mainline monsters. No need to choose all of them. Because I know the frontier ones are a bit special. I don't want to see more of them though. Oh well, but yeah, family ancestry is like kinda... I mean, at least I can... Okay, actually, I have to say, okay, I met one of my great-grandfathers, actually.
See? Easy.
Look at what Gen Run would look
I
like.
need to
I
buy
get you.
some
I mean,
redstones.
I kinda hope that, you know... Personally, I kind of hope they would put stuff like Akantor into Wilds, because we have this, like, actually big open areas, so they should bring back the big wyverns, you know? The really big ones.
Yeah. Make actual comets out of them. No, we are not fighting the light wyvern.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
the Raffian.
no.
But yeah, ancestry is like, I mean, yeah, I think great-grandfather for my father's side, I think for my grandfather from my father's side, basically,
What?
I know.
if you're wondering, like, wait, you met him, and still met him, I mean, he was kind of always in bed, and, you know, like, this is probably the funniest part to me, that, you know, when people were, like, you know, seeing pictures of, how is he called again? Carter, just hitting 100, you know, being the one politician to just casually outlive them all. As you do, I suppose. Honestly, Great Jaggy, I respect that. Great Jaggy is a good monster. I really like Great Jaggy. Jaggies in general are just okay. To return in Wilds. Great Jaggy is just perfect. It's a perfect monster. Like, it is everything the drones wanted to be. The Gormagala. You know what? Actually, yeah, I get the Gormagala, and like, considering there was a certain, you know, leak that was pretty accurate so far, I'm actually looking forward to that. I like Gormagala. I think Gore is actually like the best low-rank Elder Dragon, the one they actually designed for low rank. And I think Shagaru is a great late-game Elder Dragon, so, you know. But yeah, no.
Oh
so
god. I don't know what to pick. They're all shit.
Yeah.
Deviljho's like really annoying, but maybe we could get something going. Barrier I haven't tried yet.
Barrier of... we had a problems with Naga, so...
Naga was still easier than the other option.
Fair point.
I get an elixir of peace in case I die.
But they say Deviljho is
Then I get one too, because I will die. You say this.
You know what? Let me just also get one.
Maybe we're better off now because we have a paralysis
Yeah.
lance.
So maybe Deviljho.
Let's try it.
But yeah. Yeah, no, because when everyone was like, you know, saw, you know, Jimmy Carter being like 100 years old, and everyone was like, holy shit, why does he look like that? I just remember, yeah, one of my great-grandfathers made it to 109. You're a fucking mummy if you're that.
I mean, if you're over 100, then You have all the right in the world to look like a raisin, so...
I mean, honestly, you start looking like that when you're 90. I mean, my grandfather started looking not so well. Gone! Oh, the fuck?
What did I say?
Yeah,
It's all, but it's way easier with you all here.
yeah, he was definitely also kind of, you saw that he was old. And then, you know, it was just a message, oh, he died, and I was like, oh, yeah, he died.
At least it's point.
Yeah, but the design of Dojo really grow on me over the time. Okay.
I wanted to pin it, but I died.
Well, shoot. So, a crazy thing happened today. Well, the crazy thing almost happened that I really wish had happened, but it didn't happen. I'm kind of disappointed. So,
Okay.
something on Twitter caught my interest. A well-known meteorologist by the name of Reed Timmer, who I have variously criticized for driving like a goddamn maniac and being generally a menace to the public with his armored intercept vehicle for his storm chasing stuff. Like, I've criticized him and made fun of him for just being a big doofus. Like, on the one hand, the guy has made some important contributions to meteorology and storm chasing. Like, he's a good storm chaser. He's also absolutely a menace. He's the guy who drove backwards through a roundabout and almost got people killed in a scenario where like his involvement was not needed. Like, I don't want to diminish from the fact that he's also like done like storm chasing these days is people like me who are going out as hobbyists and photographers. Like, we know how tornadoes work. Nobody's advancing tornado science. Like, we know how they work. We know how they happen. We know how to warn them. Yeah, it's solved science, guys. Big win. Yeah. Reed doesn't need to. Reed isn't out there saving lives. Like, that's police and fire who are doing that these days. He's not contributing anything. But for what it's worth, he is an expert in his field. He's an expert on tornadoes. And he's also kind of like one of those like gym fitness bro guys. So like I can kind of respect that, because like I think anybody who's out there, you know, educating the public about how like weather works and like encouraging Americans to like, you know, watch their diet and get healthy, I think that's a good thing. I don't agree that I don't think he's doing anybody any favors by driving like a maniac, but he's fine. But it turns out
sorry, we just have to check some stuff. Good old Pickle doing good old Pickle things. Yeah, Big Pickle. Big Pickle, very annoying.
It's
that thing. Yeah.
it's the Ice Abiorogu.
Do we want Goga more?
We won't go, Gav.
Yeah, you know what, maybe I should, you know what, I take one health with me, just in case.
You know what? Yeah, I get one as well.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you have an armored car, it's like, don't drive backwards through a fucking roundabout, holy shit.
Roundabouts are for roundabouting, so...
yeah, the whole point of a roundabout, like, look, intersections are the place where most accidents happen. The whole point of a roundabout is so that way traffic moves in one direction, so you limit the possibilities for an accident to happen. Driving the wrong way through a roundabout when there's a tornado oncoming, like, he literally almost caused an accident in the path of a tornado. Just, that tornado had 0 casualties, and if he had caused an accident there, it would have had a casualty because of his storm chase. Right?
Yeah.
Like, so don't do that, Reed. But like, yeah, aside from him being a maniac, like he has made, like, back in like the late 90s and early 2000s, he did make important advances in tornado science, so at least we owe him some credit for that. Anyways, he's controversial, but he like used to have like TV shows on the Discovery Channel and stuff. Now he's doing YouTube things, so like, it's whatever. Like, it's fine. He's an important figure in storm chasing, and you gotta respect him. I've bumped into him. I've never met him in person, but I'm sure he's a perfectly fine human being. I've criticized him on Twitter, but he's okay, right? He's fine. The reason why there's so many storm chasers these days is because of him. He's the guy who like popularized it as a hobby. He's kind of the OG guy. At least whatever. So imagine my surprise when I looked on Twitter this morning and saw, oh, Laura Loomer Unleashed with special guest Reed Timmer, meteorologist and storm chaser. You guys know who
Go
Laura
on the
Loomer
right
is,
wing
right?
grid, I suppose.
Yeah, Reed never talks about politics. So, seeing this was a bit of a, huh? Reed is very deliberate and just, like, he's a goofy scienceman, right? Like, his whole thing is he's always out there, like, out in the Great Plain, getting real excited about weather. Like, he's always out there, like, when he pulls off to the side of the road, he'll see, like, cool snakes and shit, and he'll be like, oh, guys, look at this cool snake. Like, the other thing he is he's also a biologist, so, like, he'll talk about, like, biology and stuff. Like, he's a scienceman, you know?
Okay,
He's a
now
science
I have to ask one important question. Who announced this? He? Or just...
Laura Loomer did.
Oh! You know what? There is an actual reality, she just made it up.
Well, that's the thing. There's a strong possibility she just made this shit up. Yeah.
Oh, I think one is Fatalis, right?
Yes, that's Fatalis.
Do we want to do Fatalis or nah?
No, we
Yeah.
want to get Amarasa to 10.
Yes.
So we do Red Rolganas.
Also, tempted to install Rise so I can keep it Sunbreak. Honestly, do it. We actually stream through
It's
Rise.
fine,
as
except the end game.
yeah, like
Yeah, it
here's
could
the
be
thing. Do not do the end game of Rise or Sunbreak. It both sucks. That's just not. It's just not good. But honestly,
You
here's the
have,
thing.
you have everything, Marcos?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
I like Rise generally because you can actually play through it with through Guildhall from start to finish with your friends, no problem. I like that. But also, Sunbreak is better. Sunbreak is just straight up better. Has some other problems, but like generally I would say Sunbreak is the upgrade to Rise that it needed. I just kind of wish they, you know, the same thing as with every expansion. I need to just focus now. Nah.
You see that it does shit, you go away.
Oh,
You teleported?
yeah, it teleported.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Run! It goes in circles.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna slip into Reed's DMs and ask him if he actually knows about this.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, although I'm pretty sure he probably doesn't want to talk to me after he made that video criticizing him. But maybe I'll go to my alt account for this.
You know, it would be kind of interesting if it was like, oh hey, yeah, you criticized me, but like, no,
Oh shit.
stay back.
Hint. I fucked up. Go away.
Oh, god damn it. I just got the thing that happened that everybody's been seeing.
Mein Aurora Borealis?
Ad block no longer works in Chrome.
Ah,
No.
Son of a fuck. God damn it. Alright, well. God, don't. This had to be the way I got reacquainted with Firefox again. Ah! Here we go.
I've
Meanwhile,
never
we
never
always-
switched from Firefox. Never. Never. Firefox for life.
I switched over to Chrome from Firefox 10 years ago because of all the reasons that I like. Well, I guess. See, I switched over to Chrome from Firefox because Firefox was like bloated and slow and like just was using up too much RAM, and Chrome was like lightweight and sleek. But like looking at Chrome these days, like Chrome isn't lightweight and sleek anymore.
No.
It's heavy
Yeah.
and it's bloated and it's running.
Yeah,
its own, like,
there was a time where Chrome was a legitimate option.
Yeah.
But like, it was obvious that it was like that. And honestly, Firefox made itself run much better over the past years. You know what? I'm just stacking like 2 backup potions just in case.
Okay.
I mean, Chrome is still more. Chrome's JavaScript engine is still more performant than Firefox, I feel like. But like,
At least
yeah.
for what I would use the browser for, Firefox is faster for me.
Okay.
That's all I can say. No?
Yeah.
So we can go to Zenasiadisu, that's the water wyvern. Or we do Kamu Nono Odogaru. I think the latter two are probably easier because we
Yeah.
did them already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hardcore but doable. I also have some. I bought some mega potions, just 2, just in case now.
Yeah, we get enough points now for
Yeah. Honestly, Fatalis in World, that's a grind. But which Malzeno? Normal or Primordial? Because Primordial, I cannot recommend grinding. It is pain. It is great armor, in terms of,
depending on what you use here.
the TIE Fighter.
Yeah, the TIE Fighter's back. Hard to pin. But it got me out of it. Of course.
Ooh. White one did teleported again,
Okay,
like 2 times in a row.
Yeah, but the white one is alone now. So we did it the right way. We killed the black one first. Now there's not an Insel Wolf in the volcano later. It's weird Monster Hunter lore, but it exists.
Is it an Inselwolf because weren't they together?
Yeah.
So it becomes an incel when their partner gets killed.
Yeah, it gets alone to volcano, in a volcano, gets super fast, and then dies basically.
It just gets fast as fuck, boy. Sorry.
Yeah. Basically.
To fuck boy. It's already dead.
We have vampirism, we can heal off of corpses, I'm sorry.
Look at this. What do we have? What do we have?
Gazura, Basura, and Midogaron. They're both not nice.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a
different-
comet. A comet, apparently. Post details. Apparently, you can see it in the northern sky with the naked eye. And it's pretty spectacular, actually. I just looked at a picture somebody took of it. It's pretty bright, actually, as far as comets go.
Hmm.
Wow,
Nice.
right, the comet.
Yeah, I'll post a picture that somebody posted on one of the other Discord servers that I'm on.
Interesting.
It's right after all the absolutely cooked conspiracy theories
mean-
about the stuff.
Is Midogaron better than Gazura? Yeah, probably better than Gazura Basura.
Why?
Gazura Basura has a lot of insta kills.
It doesn't have insta... I don't know if the Zenith version has insta
I
kills.
think it has.
I know it has sand traps and poison. Poison we are immune against. Midogaron Zenith
Yeah.
1 we did already do. It's just a long time.
Yeah, let me just check.
I don't think they tell
nah.
you anything there.
Um,
But yes, as 3 we could do the Midogaron. The insult we wanted to prevent.
hmm.
So, should I
Oh,
select
it looks
them?
great. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Then let's hope.
I mean, here's the
But
thing.
it's on its.
I get you, Drow, because of, shiny thing. But here's the thing. It's also amazing armor. Pieces of that I used in basically every build. Because, it gives you vampirism. It basically brings back vampirism from, well, Frontier.
In some form.
In some form. It is good. It is really, really good.
But you need to concentrate.
Yeah. I need to concentrate.
Because now we get to Zeniths.
Yeah.
This design is much.
Yeah.
That's the main pattern you need to learn. I would say concentrate on dodging first.
Oh,
Okay, it's not angry anymore. Attack. And away.
Yeah.